Pick the Nintendo Shack and pray. Frederick from Fire Emblem Awakening says, yo.
Welcome to this week's episode of the Nintendo Shack Podcast, episode 385. Welcome back, DK. Hopefully we've all been playing Donkey Kong Bananza. I'm having a ton of fun with it. Donnie's shaking his head no. We'll hear all about it. Probably, maybe. I'm in a good mood today. I'm getting a lot done with my packing, and I've played a lot of Donkey Kong, and I went to go see Weird Al in concert last night. It was so much fun, but I'm very, very super tired. A lot going on over here. It's been good.
Indeed.
Yeah, how are you guys today?
I'm better.
Good.
This week's been 2 packs of ass. This week was fucking awful.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
And it literally has been a week now since the catastrophe of 2025 Armageddon happened to me. Like from
Wait,
Sunday to Sunday, and it's still not over.
What? I have not been following this. Share with the class.
Well, I won't get too much into it, but this is what happened. Essentially, after Shack ended, a pipe burst in my utility room. Wet electrical wire, which caused 90% of the house not to have power.
See, this is why you always get the inspection.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my gosh! So what?
Up on an inspection.
What did you do?
I was without power, Rebecca, for a week.
Oh.
Yeah.
But it's back now.
Yeah. Well, kinda. 90% of the power is back now, except in the utility room, which also has the water heater. So I have no hot water.
So, I mean, definitely like dad question here, but like what happened? So like, did it short out and throw a fuse or something? Like what had to be replaced to restore 90% of it?
It had the meter had to be replaced.
Damn.
And the meter box itself.
Is that covered by the government or no?
Absolutely not.
Damn.
$3,500.
Oh, dude, that
Yes.
sucks.
Yes.
I would cry.
I hate even hearing about it. Like I'm scared. It's it's like It Follows. I don't even like talking to you about this right now.
Yes.
Like I'm so scared.
Yes. It's been.
Don't bring that shit over here.
It's been fucking
Or
up my
here
life
with me
too,
buying
man.
a new house. Don't jinx me.
But yeah, it's been
I'm sorry you've been going through that, Delvin.
pretty bad week. Pretty bad of a week. Like I said, from Sunday to Friday night, I didn't have power.
Wow.
So and this house gets hot as fuck.
It's
I
43
believe it.
Mario Karts.
Yeah.
Did you go to the other house?
No.
What?
That would have caused a whole nother problem within itself.
Wow.
So I stayed here.
Delvin, the man with 2 houses, chose to stay in the house without electricity.
Well, the other house has my ex-wife. So.
And so you were like, so for women have men or the bear. Delvin has live life prehistorically or see the ex-wife.
Like, no.
That's the mother of your children, sir.
That speaks volumes.
I don't want to be staying in the house, though.
He was like, absolutely not. No, I'll live on the streets before that happens.
Correct. No, absolutely not.
Oh. Oh man. So should I assume that maybe you have not played Donkey Kong Bonanza?
I did play Donkey Kong Bonanza. I played it
I mean,
today.
it's a
and I
Switch.
played
Yeah, the
it-
Switch doesn't need it's got its own power. He's good.
Well, if you're dealing with all that, you probably don't have a whole lot of time. You're like stressing.
He's
You're
sitting in the
spending
dark,
money.
Rebecca.
I'll tell you what.
He's ski balling in candlelight.
Ski balling.
You're both correct.
Ski balling in.
I was so upset
candlelight.
not having power. I didn't want to touch anything. I was like, I want to play this shit. Fuck this shit. Fuck everything. I'll just sit in the house brooding like fucking Batman.
Yeah. If somebody shows up and be like, that'll be $3,500, that's exactly what you do.
Yes. I was just like, fuck off. I was just
Perhaps-
angry at the world.
Use illicit materials.
Yes. Pretty
Taking a
much.
few substances.
Yeah, this was fucking horrible. So, but I did play it Friday night, and I played it Saturday for a good period of time. And
What do you think?
I like it a lot. I weirdly
Shocking.
enough,
Delvin likes it.
it reminds me of what was the PS3 game a little bit. What was the name of the game?
What?
Well, one, the Incredible Hulk game, Ultimate Destruction.
Okay.
How are you flying around, you're just tearing up shit, and you're walking because you're so powerful. Donkey Kong just has that ability, like you just tear up pieces of the floor and stuff like that. So I really kind of dig.
I hear a lot of like, I had never
Prototype. That's the game I was thinking of.
Prototype. Interesting. I haven't heard that one. I never played the Hulk game, so I've seen a lot of people talking about Red Faction. I've seen that.
Yeah, Red Faction 2, where you can just destroy the environment and stuff like that. Prototype, it kind of had that feel to it as well, where you traverse through the world and you just break open walls and stuff and you find new areas. Yeah, I really dig it.
I just think it's no wonder they were trying to develop it for the Switch 1, but there was no way that this would have run on the Switch 1 because I'm like amazed that it runs on any handheld at all because everything is breakable. Like every piece is like a piece that can be moved or, it's just there's a lot going on at any given time. I'm having a lot of fun with it too.
It feels next gen and not just visually. Like everything about it. And usually like when the original Switch came out, I'm like, this is cool, this is great, but it doesn't feel on par with the system that was out at the time. It kind of feels like it's doing its own thing. This, strangely enough to me, feels like it's on par with what's going on right now at PS5 and maybe on the lower end, but it feels like it's on par with those systems. And I really dig how it looks. Beautiful looking game, how it plays, how destructive the environment is. It kind of has just like a lot of creativity to it. I really dig it. Like I didn't know that you can like destroy the ground from under you and find other areas, and I just did it by mistake. Like, oh, this is really cool.
It definitely rewards exploration because I was just kind of me and Josh have been playing this game in two totally different ways. Like I just go like, don't mind the pun, ape shit, and just like destroy everything. Like I'm sitting there in like the terrain and just like mashing buttons and like just trying to find like different little coins and fossils and things like that, and like my camera's going nuts. Like I can't even see where I'm going. The camera, we could have a whole conversation about the camera controls. Like no other game I feel like would be brave enough to have an insane camera like this game where like you can't even see where you're going half the time, and like it's like clipping through walls. Like what other game would ship a game where like the camera's clipping through walls and like you can't even see like what's around you besides like a little tunnel? Like I feel like it's like brave to do that.
It's a gameplay mechanic.
Yeah.
And it's so weird, but it works. Like,
the clippy camera is a mechanic. Yes. But I'm just mashing everything and like trying to find everything, and like I'm taking all my rage out. Like I feel like there's a lot of like reason to be angry in the world right now. And like me and Josh have seen on TikTok these things called rage rooms where like I didn't know about this, where like you pay money to go into a room and just smash things with like a bat.
Thing for a while.
Yeah, it's been a thing.
I said, Josh, I want to go to this.
Yeah, Victoria likes going to those too.
Oh my God. Like it, I feel like it's like meant for women. Like
I'm not going to lie to you. I agree with you.
Yeah.
I really do. Because, I don't have an undying need to rage and break things.
Well, I think
us
that's
men handle
why...
our rage by repressing it until we have heart attacks and die at the age of 55.
Yes.
Listen to music. Yeah.
Pretty much.
You get out of it.
Yeah.
I don't. Hang on. I did have a lot of rage like that.
Men will go to war.
Young man.
Men will go to war.
You get older.
Yeah.
You're not walking around all rage-filled like that now, are you, Delvin? Minus this week in your house.
I'm generally a happy person, so no.
Yeah.
I'm generally a happy person too, but I know I would like go crazy in a rage room.
Victoria loves them. Victoria and her mom went.
So I feel like this game
Watching
is
my wife
satisfying.
try to sling a hammer is hilarious.
This game to me is satisfying the same like urge that I would have in to go to a rage room. like just smashing everything and destroying everything, and then you could like go over to the little characters and just punch them, and then they come back. Like it's just so satisfying.
Rebecca, have you tried to punch your way to hell yet? Because I've been trying.
Yeah, I've been doing yes.
See, like, let's see how far I can take this. Like,
Yes, the first room.
I want to get her like a Limp Bizkit CD. Like I've got the outlet for this.
The very first room in the game where they drop before you even get to the banana, I was trying to clear that whole room before touching that first banana.
yeah, like how far can we take this? I was doing the same
I wanted
thing.
to see how far it goes. And meanwhile, Josh is playing it. He's like very methodical. He's like, I don't want to like dig myself, into a place where I can't, like don't know where I am. And like, I'm going to be building tunnels very methodically and like calculate. I'm like, no, I'm just punching.
It sounds like somebody else that has played SteamWorld Dig, a man of culture. I understand.
He has played SteamWorld. Is that what that is?
Has. Yeah.
Is that what? Oh, okay.
Like,
wow. I didn't.
Got to build this tunnel properly.
Wow.
So I
bring that up.
I haven't played it. Not to interrupt, but
No, please.
one thing that I've seen online that just given me like like I want to understand more is I have seen people report like just how satisfying the loop is, how much they're enjoying. Like I don't understand, but I guess like breaking everything. I've seen people say like,
it's great.
I've seen people talk about like Power Wash Simulator and stuff. Like you can just do that. Like someone in our Discord said this is now my new favorite like to get high game, like game to play while getting high. And I was like,
I can see
what?
that.
I was like, what is it about this? Because I haven't played it yet, and I haven't read any reviews or watched any videos. Like I haven't. So, but then I started thinking about it, and I was wondering like, if you break everything and you do it incorrectly, like is that even possible? Like, can you dig yourself into trouble?
No.
Like, man, I shouldn't have done this because now I can't reach that or something.
No,
at a
because
certain point the floor turns to metal and you can't break that.
You can't go any further because
it's pretty far. It's pretty far though. But
The
you
only
can
thing I
climb
can-
everything. You can climb
Correct.
every wall.
the only comparison I could make was SteamWorld Dig, where you just dig, dig and dig and dig, and it is somewhat satisfying to like reach your goal. But in SteamWorld Dig, you also have to worry like how to get back up. So I'm wondering if like any of this game design was maybe influenced. I wonder if maybe
It's
one of the
designed
Nintendo team played that.
super well, and I think you were you had your headphones off when I said this, but like it really does reward exploration. Like I was just digging like to nowhere. Like I was looking on the map, I'm like, this doesn't even go to anywhere. Like I just see a huge amount of terrain here. I'm just gonna dig.
You're just digging.
And like I found like 3 bananas.
Because it's just fun just to do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is Red Faction. Like that's how I remember playing Red Faction, like Guerrilla. If anybody's never played it, it's on Switch. You can play it, and I think on Switch 2, I think it runs even better. But yeah, like it is fun just to break everything.
And when you're breaking everything, there's a chance that you can find like a treasure chest in the like buried in the dirt and or like the rocks or whatever. And the treasure chests can have maps in them that lead you towards like where the harder to find bananas or fossils are. So like if you're trying to like get all the bananas or get all the fossils, and you're kind of stuck on them because you have to explore the whole map to find them, these little maps will kind of guide you in the right direction to them. So like digging everywhere, like it rewards you.
Yeah.
Nice.
And also like finding the bananas because it's funny.
So the loop itself is fun.
Banana.
It makes me laugh.
Let me ask
every
you
time.
this. Having not played it,
Okay.
is this now the template for future Donkey Kong games?
It could be.
Is this a one-off or is this the franchise? Is this
It's
the new
definitely
Donkey Kong
different.
country?
It's very different from the side-scrolling ones, obviously.
Yes.
I think the two can live
Coexist.
coexist.
100%.
Yeah.
Like, is this the 3D Mario to 2D Mario? Is this the new pillar in the franchise?
I can see them making this game, then making a Mario Odyssey, then making Donkey Kong again, then going back and forth like that. It works. It fits right in there. It's great. This feels like an evolution of Mario Odyssey in the best way.
This
I
is
love Mario
like
Odyssey.
the Breath of the Wild of the Donkey Kong series.
We're doing that again. Uh-oh.
It is though. Delvin, am I
Okay.
wrong?
I haven't
Not
played
wrong.
it. I don't know.
You
Okay.
can climb everything. You can punch everything. You can, and and it's just like, and it's very different
You
from
feel
other
free.
Donkey Kongs. Yes.
Very free and liberating.
Yes.
I'm
Like within
stoked
the
to witness
layer,
it.
it's like Mario Odyssey, like where within that level you can go anywhere. Like you can ignore the objective and just run around the whole time and then go to the objective.
Well,
very interested
Yarden,
in-
IGN gave it a 10, so suck on that.
Who did?
IGN gave it a 10.
Who
Okay, I
cares?
didn't mean like it's like
I was fucking with Yard because
like,
he said, let's not get crazy. It's not that good.
Well, your
I meant like the
counterpoint
design.
makes
The design,
Yarden's
like the
point even
design of
more.
it.
No, I was just joking the fact that IGN gives everything a 10.
But the Mario Odyssey DNA is like so apparent. I think that they took that very last level of Mario Odyssey where you're Bowser and you're breaking through the walls, and they looked at that and said like, wait a second, what if we made that into an entire game?
I'm actually interested in that. I don't know if we'll ever hear about it or, maybe at one of their developer meetups in the future. But one thing that reminds me of is there was, I think it was GDC or Game Developers Conference or something like that in recent years where Nintendo went and they gave several presentations on like their philosophy to game design. And one of them was the Zelda team talking about how they were using the voxel technology with Tears of the Kingdom and how it was helping them like shape shift and do all the things. And like Donkey Kong, for all intents and purposes, using that same technology. I'm wondering if that's like cross-pollination across teams or if it's just something in there, or I wonder if maybe there's some shared DNA there as well. If they were looking at the designs and things that were going on, they're like, we can use that in a different way.
There is it might have been in a trailer, I don't know, but there in the very beginning of the game there is a clear reference to Tears of the Kingdom that like it's you kind of have to laugh at it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so obvious.
Because voxels were all the rage like 10, 15 years ago. And here suddenly, like in 2017, 18 to 2020, 2023, like Nintendo shows up and they're like, we're using voxels again. It's interesting to see that continue. Like it continues out. It wasn't just for these like 2 open world games they made that they continued down that path. You start to see it pop up in other franchises as well. I mean, it makes sense, but it's just an interesting thing that I'll be paying attention to see if anything.
Do you
comes
have
out
the
of it.
game yet? You just haven't had a chance to play it?
Yeah, no, I do have the game. It came in yesterday. I haven't played it because I'm going on vacation tomorrow, and I didn't want to start Donkey Kong and then put it down because I'm not taking my Switch with me. My vacation is a legit vacation. I don't want to see or think video games. So I just didn't want to play it and then put it down for a week and come back and play
that's
it.
fair.
Also, Jack is very, very excited for this one. So me leaving the Switch for him, we'll let him play it, like in my absence. So when I get back, I can just play it. So
next week you're not going to have played it yet either.
correct. No,
not gonna be here
I
next
won't be on the show next week.
Okay.
So I come back Saturday night. So I won't have anything to talk about. Like I could do the show, but I won't have anything to talk about. So I'm just not going to be on it.
You can talk
You
about your
guys,
vacation.
Delvin, you record it. I'll still edit the podcast and put it out.
I
Yeah.
will probably
how
not be
waterfalls.
on the show the week after that because I'll have just moved and I don't think I'll have anything set up yet.
Sure.
And the week after that, I'll be here.
In the
I
dark.
can count on you, Dylan. It's really fun, Donnie. I think you're really going to enjoy it. And it is a collectathon, old school where like I don't really play those. Josh loves those. But I do like also the skill tree aspect of it. Where you get the bananas and every 5 bananas that you get, you can pick a skill to learn, and I ignore some of them and really pull,
Nah, son, that's not happening.
really pour my skill points into like certain trees.
I'm very
Yes,
excited. Very excited to
I
play it.
agree. It's closer to Mario Odyssey than anything
It
else.
looks incredible.
Yeah, it's great. It's what the Switch needs right now. I think
Pauline is so cute. She's my favorite part.
I wonder if that'll put to rest all those, contrarian videos and kind of word of mouth that's been going around for a couple weeks.
About
Is the Switch worth it? Is the price, the games?
Oh,
and
yeah.
like Donkey Kong comes out and everyone just plays Donkey Kong and shuts the hell up.
Yeah, just shut the fuck up. Play Switch.
Yeah.
It's a great system.
I wonder
love
if
the
this is
game.
the plan or if they wanted to like have it at launch. Like, was this the plan to have like a follow up? Because we talked about it when it was announced, and then I think even leading into it, like for all intents and purposes, Switch 2 seems like it is rolling out with like a soft launch. It's like having like a summer soft launch. Like they're getting it out there, they're making units and everything, but like it still feels like the big, hurrah is yet to drop.
Yeah. I feel like this was a smart, way to like I still agree that Mario Kart was a great system to launch it with. I think it's smart that this came out now. I'm still questioning what their big holiday game is supposed to be. Like, is it supposed to be Pokemon? Is it supposed to be Age of Calamity? Like, I don't know.
Could have been.
I still question that part, but I think so far I agree with what they've been doing.
I think what they've done so far has been great. Like,
Yeah.
so far, at the very minimum, you got a new Mario Kart game and a Donkey Kong game. Both games are pretty good to great, and it's better than what we've been getting on PlayStation
Mario
and stuff
Kart
like that.
is by video game standards, Mario Kart's great. By Mario Kart standards, Mario Kart's fun. I think that's I think that's the sentiment, the feeling out there.
Well, I mean that it's a game that appeals to every crowd.
I'm not.
No, if we were ranking all the
dismissing
Mario
it or-
Kart games, that's a different conversation. But
I think that's kind of the. I don't
But
want
we're
to say the
not.
problem, but
we're
I
not
think,
ranking all the Mario Kart games. We're saying what's a good launch game.
I like that they were somewhat like inventive with it, adding in the new mechanics and stuff. I wonder, it is very interesting. Like we're very early on. I always love these sorts of things. You get like these little myths and topics and things that you talk about around a console's launch. And then you fast forward a couple years and you look back on it and you're like, boy, was that stupid, or that didn't matter at all. That was so dumb.
Yeah.
Every console has those conversations. Everyone. And I very much want to know, like, what do we think of Mario Kart World 2, 3, 4 years from now?
Yeah.
Like, do they continue building? Are we still playing it, or we look back on it? I know people love Double Dash, but in Double Dash's moment, people are looking at it like this, ain't it?
That is
Like,
true.
I wonder if Mario Kart World falls kind of down that.
Well,
down that
we've
path.
already had that this year with the Switch too. Like, oh, it's not going to sell great. Then everywhere's
100%,
selling like
like-
insane.
Right, exactly my point. Like, I am very interested in that.
I think it depends on if they keep adding content to it or not. Like if they
Sure.
keep feeding it, and giving us like more. I just saw that they're giving an update to Mario Kart Tour with adding carts and stuff like that. And I'm like,
I
hello?
expect they'll keep supporting it, but like, only they would know what their engagement level is. So I'm wondering, like, if their engagement level dips in a way that they weren't suspecting, I wonder, does that mean, do they double down on it, or do they start thinking of like other plans?
Yeah.
We don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah. Oh,
But none
I
of
know.
that. Well, there it goes. It's electric again. Somebody go move the bunny ears over the TV. We've lost Delvin. But none of that has anything to do with Donkey Kong, which, even though I haven't played it yet, very much looking forward to it, because my feed and our Discord chat has just been full of such glowing reviews. Like, I'm so happy. Like, it warms the soul to see people excited about Donkey Kong again.
I would never have been excited about Donkey. Like, I feel like, and this is something that like I realized when I was playing it the other day. Welcome back, Delvin. That the Switch, whole generation of the Switch, like Switch and Switch 2, have brought me to so many Nintendo franchises that I had ignored or didn't care about before the Switch. Like I've played Donkey Kong before the Switch, but Donkey Kong Country is fun. I had that. I never really played any of the other. I never played any of the 3D ones, DK64 or whatever.
I played 64.
Yeah, like I just didn't care about it. Now this is great. This is amazing. Tried Pikmin before the Switch, never really took to it. love Pikmin now after Pikmin 4.
Emio the Smiling Man.
Never tried that one.
Give them a lot of credit for not like
Advance Wars. Never cared about Advance Wars before the Switch. Played this one. Love it. Like,
Sure.
the Switch has really brought me around to so many, different franchises that I had not cared about before.
I give them a lot of credit for not just making it a Mario game. They could have had a Flood or a Hammer or something and made it Mario, and it's just Mario. And in their interest, it would have sold more because just more people are more conditioned to buy Mario. Like it historically sells better. But they didn't, and I think that's what makes Nintendo great. They're like, no, we need to rejuvenate this franchise, so let's bring back Donkey Kong.
I love his redesign
in a major way, and there's lots of other news, but like one could dare say the year of Donkey Kong because there's movies and all kinds of things coming. We have the amusement park, and I for one love seeing the character like back in action and back in people's warm embrace because I remember when Reggie announced Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze at the Game Awards, people were kind of let down at the time. And that game is incredible, but people, I think, were just over it. Like they were just, like it's not what they wanted. And I think when Donkey Kong Bananza was announced, I think the reception was the same. I think people were like, oh, Donkey Kong, like I don't want that. And then they're proving them, they're winning them over with how good the game is. Like I've seen hundreds of reactions to it on Blue Sky and Discord. Like people are here for it. Like I've seen people like Game of the Year type stuff. That's crazy talk to say about Donkey Kong. If I told you a year ago that there'd be a Donkey Kong game that people thought was Game of the Year, I think you guys would call me crazy. And I like, who knows if it's going to win it or anything? That doesn't matter. The fact that for some people it's that good is a
I have heard people say that. Yeah.
Forward for Donkey Kong, and I'm here for it.
Yeah. Yeah, I never would have entertained this in my top. Years ago, I would have said I'm not buying a Donkey Kong game. Like, just don't like it. His redesign has a lot to do with it too, because he's cute now and he's not scary, ugly looking. I think he was scary, ugly before.
Yeah, I definitely am buying exactly what Nintendo is selling. I never had an issue with the old Donkey Kong design. I do think it was somewhat flat. It always was. Mm-hmm. This new Donkey Kong redesign is way more expressive.
He's so expressive
and charming, which makes it feel more Nintendo-like. Yes. And it all makes sense now. Like I imagine after playing this game,
he's like.
I imagine after playing this game, you're gonna go back to play something like a Mario Kart or something, a Mario Party with Donkey Kong in it, and you're gonna be like, "Who is this?"
Yeah.
They've definitely
not my Donkey Kong hashtag.
They've definitely planted a flag in the ground, for this. Like they've done it. They've sold it very well.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. They've done a great job of rebooting Donkey Kong and making Donkey Kong accessible to everybody, making it fun. The game is extremely fun among everything else, and I think that's kind of the big difference between a lot of stuff that's coming out now in this game. It's just if you are not necessarily a gamer, if you're a kid, I can see a kid getting in this game playing it for hours just because they can break stuff into it and just get into the world of just destroying stuff. And people who like heavy want to go explore the world and stuff like that would also enjoy it. It's just a fun game. Well made.
I also it's a lot of game here, by the way. I have barely scratched the surface, and I've played maybe 10, 12 hours so far. There's just a lot of game there. There's a lot more levels than I was expecting, is all I can say.
Nice. So I heard you guys talking about the camera a little bit. Are you guys having any? So when the game was previewed, and I'm taking this assessment from 50 different YouTube impressions of hands-ons. There was definitely a sense people were like, the camera is giving me issues. Like I'm having some motion sickness, and then people were talking about the performance. They're like, it's definitely dippy. Like, are you guys noticing that? Is it bothering you at all?
No, not really.
No.
I don't notice dippy.
So.
I actually wonder if handheld I wonder if the VRR could help at all with any of that. I wonder if maybe it's better in handheld.
I've played both. But I don't notice that stuff. As far as the camera goes, the first 5-10 minutes of the game, I was like, wow, this camera's bad. I'm gonna have issues. I can't see where I'm going. Like, this is really like not great. But once I kind of got past the starting area and I like got like into the first level and into what you're supposed to be doing, objectively, like the camera's bad. Like put that camera in any other game and it's like it should never have shipped like this. Like
Correct.
clipping into everything, like all sorts of weird angles, can't see where I'm going. For this game, it works really well because the clippiness, like it allows you to kind of see where you're tunneling without seeing like what's coming next. It's like really hard to explain, like unless you're doing it. But the clippiness, like it actually works.
Yeah.
And I've become less frustrated with it after like understanding that it's not like it was designed to be that way.
Yeah, it helps you see the environment better when you're tunneling and caving, going down these tunnels and stuff like that.
It feels weird. Like you have to get used to it, kind of like clipping around and like you can't always see yourself when you're doing it. Like it kind of shifts around like where you are on the map, like on the screen. Any other game, bad camera, it works for this mechanic.
I've seen sentiments that back you up, so I'm very intrigued to see it for myself.
It is annoying at first because you're like, wait, the camera's not like where you would expect it to be for what you're doing, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yes, yeah, it is. It's like designed to be that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's great.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm excited to hear your thoughts. It'll probably be a couple weeks before I hear your thoughts, Donnie, but I'll follow your socials and see.
It might be
after your vacation.
I started playing Yakuza this week. After last show, Rebecca, I'm not going to talk about it, so we're not going to get into it. But this has been an important week for me personally. I just got offered a gigantic job, like a huge job.
Yes.
And I'm kind of going through all that. So like after our show last week, it actually happened after our show last week, and
Delvin had a pipe burst. You had an amazing job offer.
Yeah, he got offered a bunch of money.
It's not that. No, it would be like, it would be a lifestyle change. It'd be a life change, a life changing to accept, both like physically and mentally, like, but I want to say philosophically, like it's a private offer. So it'd be going into the private business. So it'd be very like margins and growth and profit based and like pushing and grinding and like that whole rat race wheel type thing. But it'd also be like travel. It would impact the podcast. Like it's a lot.
Do you want to do that?
Kids. No. Like if I had to answer you, the answer is no. But it's also such a big job offer for like career wise resume builder that you can't dismiss it just like at face value. So this week I've been going through all of that and like trying to work my way through that and see what that looks like. Talking with the other thing, I didn't want to go on vacation like thinking about all of this. So I sat down with my bosses and we talked about it. I shared like pros, cons, both with the offer, but also where I am. Like, this is a big life decision. Like I feel like wherever I land is going to shape at least the next 5 years of my life, if not the next 10 or 15. So it's like, all right. They're like, well, we don't want you to leave. I'm like, well, then how can we make
convince
this
me to stay?
So my head hasn't been really games this week.
Yeah.
I think that showed on PSVG. Like I'm not really in the news. I'm not really like, like I'm kind of a little bit out. But I did play a little Yakuza starting, say Sunday, Friday night. My family's gone. They went to go see my wife went to go see her sister who's in town right before we go to vacation. So I've been home alone, and I was able to finally, after I cut the grass, reorganize my garage. Like that's what I do when I'm like, I want to say I'm stressed, but like when I'm deep in thought, You know, when I'm very contemplative, like I just start fixing things around the house. But I started playing Yakuza to get back to the point I was trying to make. And it's my first Yakuza game, really. I played a bit of a Yakuza game that came to Game Pass back when Elaine and I were podcasting together because she loves Yakuza series. And I didn't like it. It was a turn-based game.
Yeah, that's different.
And I was like, I mean, I get it, but, you know, as we've 10 years of this, I'm not really a turn-based guy. But I got this game key card. Everyone, I bought a game key card. I got it on eBay. I got the seller to accept an offer of $28.50.
Great deal.
Which I thought was a pretty good get.
What's a full price game?
I don't think so. I think it's $50.
50?
Yes, $50.
Okay. Still, that's still a good deal.
Yeah. I mean, for a game key card, you can't be too upset. So I started playing it. I guess this one is this the first one, Delvin? Because you like the Yakuza stuff a lot, right?
I think it's the first one. It's Kiwami, right?
No, that's a different one. I think Kiwami is a remake of Yakuza. This is Yakuza 0, which I think is
that's the prequel.
Like, it's the prequel. So it's the origin story, if not the first game.
Kiwami is the first one.
So what I don't understand is which ones. I feel like I feel like a Warhammer dive about to happen.
Yes.
Here's the reason why. I love it. Like I love it. I love it. And I think it's kind of long. So part of me is thinking, like, when I come back, like, I don't want to at all, but I'm like, do I keep doing this or put this on hold to get into Donkey Kong? Like, I'm somewhat torn because I started playing it kind of like I have with most of the ports that I buy, right? Like, I want to check it out. I want to play it for 5 or 8 hours, but with no intention of actually sticking around. But I'm like, I'm pulled in, man. Like, I'm so in.
Really
Why
good.
didn't anybody tell me the story's so good?
Yeah.
It's such a good story game. It's such a good single.
I know a lot of people
game.
who love it.
It's absurd. It's ridiculous. It gets ultra violent at times. It's amazing.
So I know the absurd, ridiculous part, or at least of the turn-based game. I remember I beat somebody and like coins started flying, and it's like really weird stuff. This game, way more grounded than that.
Yes.
You know, this feels like a proper, like, dad action mob John Wick story.
Correct.
Like, it's absurd, but, like, I wouldn't say absurd. It's got funny moments, and it does some really dumb stuff, right? Like, where when you enter a battle, and, like, the thing, you know, is like, fight up the crew of men. It's like, dun, you know, like, that's stupid, but not, like, absurd. Like, what I saw, the other game I played was absurdity. This hasn't delved into absurdity levels, but, like, the political
landscape of the universe.
Like that inner mob conflict. Yeah, I'm so into this shit. And the beat 'em up is fun. You know, like I'm, you know, learning new drop kicks and elbows and stuff. So I'm digging it a lot, like a lot. And from what I've read, the reason I was even interested in the game key card is I kept seeing a lot of you know, like on the Nintendo channel, not even on the Nintendo channels, just across the kind of the mediascape, everybody kept talking about how good of a port the Yakuza 0 game is on Switch. You know, people, there were comparison videos how it's, you know, better than Series S and even PlayStation 5. And, you know, it's like super glowy. It's very vibrant. You know, it's got that Midnight Club, you know, feel, like that glowy neon type of, you know, like that at night, like that lamp post glow.
I love that.
At night, you know, like I love that too, that aesthetic.
Yeah.
And man, I'm really digging it. So like, I'm liking it so much that I definitely want to keep playing and finish it.
Keep playing it. Do you not play like multiple games at once?
I mean, I can, but like when I'm really invested, I try not to. But like what I see here is like this is kind of what happened with Warhammer. Like there's a million Warhammer games. I feel similarly about Yakuza, and it's like I want to know like if there's something there for me. So like I got Space Marine and I got Bolt Gun and I found them and I loved them and I played Space Marine 2. That's kind of what I feel like I might be on the cusp of here with the Yakuza series, especially if we can get more of them on Switch. But what I don't understand, Delvin, is I know that there's ones that have different gameplay styles, and I just don't know which ones are which.
Oh, okay. the Yakuza games, you don't have nothing to worry about because the ones that have the different gameplay styles are the what do they call those things? Like anything Kiwami, that's the regular Yakuza.
Right. So I thought Kiwamis are remakes, right?
Yes, those are the remakes.
Okay.
What do they call the new Yakuza game? Because I don't play those.
Is it Like a Dragon?
Like a Dragon, I think those. See, that name is just now for the whole series, but I think it's called. But they haven't really made any other.
Because I tried to figure it out last night. I didn't go too deep in it. I discovered there's a zombie one from like PlayStation 3. I was like, yo, they need to remake that one.
Like a Dragon is the role playing series of it.
So that's the turn-based stuff.
That's the turn-based one. Yeah.
Because when the Like a Dragon thing happened, I thought that the Like a Dragon was like. I thought it was like an everybody's Hot Shots golf situation, that it was called Like a Dragon in Japan, but we called it Yakuza. And I thought they were just like getting the Like a Dragon back into the franchise globally.
Well, they are, because they're going to stop. They're trying to stop using the Yakuza name. That's why the Like a Dragon and Infinite Wealth are the two role-playing ones.
All right, so if there's another Like a Dragon game, how will I know if it's role-playing or...
The one that... Because there's only one Like a Dragon game that's an actual official Yakuza game. That's a continuation. And that's called Like a Dragon Gaten, The Man with No Name. That is the actual sequel to the series.
Man,
so that's part 7.
It's hard to follow.
So this is the easy way to do it. Just go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Just stay in... Okay.
Yeah, stay in line, and then you have Pirate Yakuza, which is a spin-off, but it's still in the same vein as the ones you're playing. And then you have Like a Dragon Gaten, like I just told you, Man with No Name.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, I won't go on too any further about it, but like it was very funny because Rebecca, it's like a PS2 game. It plays like one too, which when I'm in it, kind of I was thinking to myself, I was like, man, why don't we do this anymore? Like there's cutscenes where the characters aren't. There are cutscenes where they do talk and they've got animated lips. But then there are cutscenes or dialogue scenes in the game where they don't. It's like that noir, free, like almost comic, like where they're still, but dialogue pops up and then you get like another shot and then another shot. And I'm like, I kind of love this. It's like setting a tone and it feels very nostalgic, even for somebody who's never played it before. And yeah.
I might like it. I feel like, I don't know. I'm not sure if it's my thing or not.
I thought the first
very
hour
simple to get into.
I thought the first hour I was like, it's very slow. You know, like it's very much like follow me around. Here's the tutorial. I was like, I don't know if I like this.
Go feed the cat. And
then as the onion layer started to drop, really the story. As the story started, I was like, oh man, there's been a murder and he's a bad guy and he's trying to backstab my guy. And I was like, F this guy. And it just keeps deepening. The rabbit hole just keeps going. And I think I'm hooked. There are no movies for this?
Yes, there's an Amazon series.
Okay.
There definitely is.
It definitely feels like there should be. I didn't know there was Amazon. Maybe I need to go watch that too.
That's pretty good.
This might be my my new favorite thing.
And the spin-off series is actually pretty good too. It's called Judgment.
Yardy goes, do not watch that.
No? Is it bad? Or is it spoilers?
It sounds like it's bad
both.
if he's...
It's not bad.
saying.
It's just... I don't think they got the right guy to play.
I should not play DK64. Oni, do not say that. I just watched Josh play it. I didn't like watching him play it. That is not my kind of game. I will never play that game. I'm sorry. Sorry, Kyle the Pug. He's going to get upset. I'm sorry. I will never play it. Sorry. Not my game.
So yeah, I'm having fun with that quite a bit. Like even last night I sat down to play it for I was like, I'll just play a little bit before I go on vacation. And I think I played it for 2.5 hours because I got into a cutscene, just kind of kept playing. And it's scripted. Like there's long cutscenes too. It's almost like
they're like
Kojima-esque.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great series. Trying to see if there's more.
Well, I'm digging it, and I do have
more
Kiwami.
than one TV series.
I got Kiwami on Switch. It was on sale for 12. I didn't play it, but I got it. So yeah, after this one, I think I'll go to that one.
I recommend it. I think.
Does the games continue the story? Is it like Kiryu's story just keeps going?
Yes, One,
Oh man.
the thing about it is 1, 2, I want to say 3 is Kiryu's story. Then I think, if I remember correctly, 4 and 5 has multiple characters that's in the same in that storyline. Then 6 brings it back to Kiryu, and 7 is a reboot, sort of.
Yeah, I got to do this. It's gonna be like.
But it's great.
I'm not surprised that I missed it because it's so PlayStation centric.
Very.
But yeah, like I needed this 0. I needed this. I needed an origin point, just like with Warhammer. Like I needed an entry point.
And then there's a random one set in feudal Japan time. Like, it's a lot. Then there's the pirate one who's starring Kiryu's rival, which is really fun. It's really good. Like, I love the series.
I wholly recommend it to anybody out there. If you're looking for something to play, you should be playing Donkey Kong. But if you're out there and you're like, Mario Kart's not my thing and I don't want to play Zelda again, I know it's a game key card. You can get it digitally, but I recommend it. The port is it's very pretty. So I shared some screenshots and some videos in the Discord. I like it. I'm liking it a lot.
Good. I'm glad that you found that.
And if you want to get into the nerdy side, there's plenty of memorabilia and stuff in this game. Like statues and everything.
I don't need that. That's the last thing I need.
Just let you know.
We'll see.
It's there. You might get hooked.
I sang karaoke, Rebecca.
Oh, yeah?
There's a karaoke game. You go into the bar and get drunk and sing karaoke with people.
Oh, that's fun.
Karaoke, you can get a girlfriend and all kind of stuff. You can pretty much do it.
I heard there's a lot of like side fun things to do in that game that are like totally different genres. Like I've seen people
hang out with the
compare
homeless.
things to like Animal Crossing and like there's like house building and
hang out in the sewers with the homeless people. You can play actual old video games like Space Harrier.
Yes, I saw that.
D-Life, that's my understanding. 0 is before 1, and the Kiwami would be
correct.
1. So
1 is
Yakuza Kiwami is a remake of Yakuza.
Correct.
And there's a Yakuza 2 Kiwami, right?
Correct.
Right, which
0
we don't have on
is
Switch
the prequel, telling the story how Kiryu comes to power.
And we don't have 2 Kiwami. We don't have that on Switch yet.
Correct.
But I would imagine that they're all coming. So,
yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
Anything else to mention that we played before we get into the news?
Not from me.
No.
Well, Delvin, before we get into it, did all of your arcade machines and everything make it?
Yeah, they're good.
Anything besides your coffee maker get?
All my light bulbs was weirdly.
Every one of them?
Every one of them was destroyed.
This is disaster.
So I had to go buy new light bulbs yesterday. Like, I missed some.
Well, at least it's not the receptacle.
Well, listen, that is a lot easier to replace
100%
coffee maker light bulbs than.
Well, it was a.
Yeah, but light bulbs aren't cheap these days.
No, they're not.
You remember you get light bulbs for $1?
They're like $100 in light bulbs.
Light bulbs have gotten ridiculously expensive. You get like a 20-pack light bulb, it's like $80. You're like, what?
That's
About a
crazy.
smooth $100 in light bulbs, and the Nespresso machine is dead.
Damn.
Rip. Isn't that
Pour
like
one
kinda,
out.
Didn't you just get
Pour
that?
one
Isn't
out
that
for
kind of
Nespresso.
news?
Yeah, exactly. I did
Pour
just
one
get
out.
that back yeah.
Aw.
I gotta drink regular coffee like these commoners. Can't make a latte no more. I was living
Did you
a good
see,
life.
so this week on PSVG, which I enjoyed, Delvin wasn't there because of his house.
Yeah.
So it's just me and Dev. And anytime we're on a
listening to it.
two-person show, I feel like our tangents just get worse.
They just didn't care a fuck about video games at all.
Yeah, we just didn't.
We're just gonna
really,
talk about life.
pretty much. That's all. It was just a very old man podcast.
Do you fuckers have any game news? 2 hours in.
And I was talking to him about how I've been drinking coffee again. Like I took like a 5-year hiatus from coffee.
I
which
love
is
coffee.
crazy because I was really into it. Like I grind my own beans, have presses, mocha pots, the whole thing. And I was telling him how I take my coffee. So I make espresso with mocha pot, black, like Americano, a little water in it. And then I like to whip cold foam, like French vanilla cold foam. And I like to put cold foam on top.
It's a good idea.
Because I like the black coffee, but the cold foam, like I don't like a latte. I don't want like a milk-based coffee. But the cold foam, like it melts on top and it like slowly mixes into it. So you can kind of drink it at the same time. Do you know that this man went to Starbucks and ordered it, and then came into? He's like, I just had this and it's amazing. He's going to change my whole coffee game. I was like, see, like I'm not lying to you.
That's a good way to do it.
Love it.
I was so excited to see that. You ever like when you tell somebody something and then they
Vindicated.
really like it?
Yeah.
It's like the best feeling. Like, oh,
I
yes!
told you so. Yeah.
Ah, I showed it to my wife. She was like, my wife, she's like, you're so damn hipster, so damn. I've done all these pots and grinder. I'm like, I was telling them how I grind with a hand grinder, Rebecca. I'm in my kitchen hand grinding coffee beans like a crazy person.
It tastes better that way, though.
It's fresher. Fresh coffee makes a world of difference.
Yeah.
So
that's why I don't like
Anyway.
McDonald's coffee or Burger King coffee.
I don't like drip coffee.
I'll
at all.
drink it. I'll drink any
It's
coffee.
sour. Every time I take drip coffee, I just like sour. I'm like,
Real
"Ooh."
bitter. Like, oh.
Yeah, it's like this.
Did
This
you
is,
pull this
again,
out the
that's the
trash
pretentious
can?
part of me because when I meet people that drink that, I'm like, do you know like what real coffee tastes like? Like, please allow me to make you a cup of coffee.
It's funny because when I first got to my job, when we changed offices, I brought my coffee machine over, right? And they're like, oh, we have one. I'm like, oh, but yours sucks. Let's be honest, yours kind of sucks. So I took theirs and threw it out. And ever since that day, they're like, every time they come in, like, can you make us some coffee, please? And it's become a thing where I have to make coffee and make lattes and stuff like that with the machine because they're like,
When we activate, I bring all of my coffee stuff in, and everybody at the office wants me to make them coffee. And Melissa and Victoria, even though Melissa teases me, Victoria will have a cow if I make coffee and I don't make her a cup. Yeah. So like even though they
She's
tease me
valid.
about it takes 30 minutes to make a cup of coffee, they're like, yeah, but you better make me a cup of coffee though. Like,
Valid.
gotta.
and G-Man, I hear you. During my hiatus, I did tea. I still do tea. I like tea too. I don't think it's better than coffee.
I do
but
too. I like tea a lot.
Tea's
I'm
okay.
an Irish tea person.
I like
Like
raspberry tea.
Irish black tea. What's your favorite tea, Rebecca?
I don't have a favorite tea.
Or cinnamon. Anything
interesting.
with cinnamon, I like a lot.
I do like a cinnamon tea. Yeah, that is very good.
Really good.
All right. We've dilly-dallied long enough. Guys ready to do the news?
Yes.
All right. DK Bonanza has a 91 on OpenCritic, Metacritic. I was surprised. Like, I thought it would review well. I really did. But
Pretty
I did
good.
not think it was going to review that well. I must admit.
I did.
So, yeah, it's crushing. There are new user icons out there for NSO members if you want to
I
Donkey
changed mine to
Kong up your
Pauline.
profile. Did you?
Mhm.
Lovely. So that is out there. Nate the Hate got everybody talking this week. He dropped a podcast, I think last week. It was some time ago. But he said that there will be a Nintendo Direct this month after Donkey Kong. Kind of alluded that it would be in the last week of the month and clarified that this is not to be confused with or considered as the Pokemon Direct, which will be happening this week.
In Nate, we trust.
Nate says he does not know the format. So he said a Direct would happen. He does not know if it's a Nintendo Direct, a Partner Direct, an Indie Direct. Nobody knows. Just something's happening. He also shared no gaming predictions. He didn't share, like, fast forward to like a year ago, or I think that we had like the last Nintendo Switch 1 Direct. This man literally, I want to say, quote unquote, predicted every game. He was like, I think Patapon might show up, and like, it just appeared. So he knew last time. This time, he gave none of that.
So if he does not have anything like that, could this be something where it's like a Splatoon Raiders Direct or like a Zelda movie Direct
Very
or like
much could be.
Something where it's like very specific to a one type of thing.
I believe the conversation is some sort of a very well could be a dedicated Direct, but I believe the conversation was dedicated to some sort of game showcase because the notes that I have from the Reddit thread, there was a lot of talk about developers and how a lot of developers do not have Switch 2 dev kits. But the ones that do have ports. Like apparently there's lots of third-party projects ready or in the works, needing to be announced, needing to be showcased, needing, to get sold. So I would expect that whatever this is to lean that way. So maybe it'll happen while I'm gone. You guys can talk about it next week on the show. But there've been direct stuff swirling for a couple weeks now, and it looks like, yeah, we're on that path. Something should come up. So I wanted to ask, what do you guys want to see, expect to see? I don't know. You can make a prediction or just throw out your crazy desires.
I want to get some dates locked down for some of these other games that we know are coming, like Age of
would be good.
Calamity and
That
Splatoon
fall
Raiders,
roadmap.
Kirby Air Riders. Like, we don't have dates for any of those things.
Yeah, 100%.
I want to know what Splatoon Raiders is.
Yeah,
I want to see like any footage of Kirby Air Riders. We don't have anything like that yet.
Splatoon's interesting because I keep forgetting about that game. That very well could be like the big new announcement in the Direct. Like we get a lot of ports and things we already know, but dates, right? And then we finally get to see Splatoon Raiders and what that is. That makes sense. That fills out a Direct to me. Like all the first party games you mentioned 100%. We still don't know, I think, when Final Fantasy is coming, right? Like I don't think that's been dated, right?
No.
I don't think Elden Ring. Like, so there's still a lot out there, even of things we know that haven't been shown. So
that's the thing. Like, I feel like it would be odd to have a full Direct of like announcing a whole lot of new things when we don't even know. Like,
I agree.
We haven't even seen footage of the things that we do know about.
Yep, I agree. No, I think a good, buttoning up Direct is needed.
Yeah.
Like, here's when these things are coming, and
now could they do that in like a Direct mini?
Yeah,
like that feels
I
like
mean, the answer is yes. They could do whatever they want, but
yeah.
If they're going to talk about Splatoon Raiders, or as Cloud9 says, Animal Crossing is the one more thing at the end. Like, if they're going to announce a new game, like, and I do think the timing is right. The timing is right now to announce a game for 2026. I think you do it now, and I think you do it this fall. Like, you start setting up the 2026 roadmap now.
We need a date for Mario for Metroid Prime 4.
100%. Yep. I think I don't want to speak in absolutes, but it feels like they've got to do that.
Yeah.
Like, you can't keep kicking that can down the road.
Yeah.
People need to know when to expect that game.
Yeah.
So it needs to get dated, even if it's a window, even if it's early 2026 or something. Like, it needs a window. People need to know. They've done that. They've ringed that out enough.
Animal Crossing in development would definitely be my dream announcement, especially if it's 2026. That's my dream.
Does any of this voxel-based stuff give you any hopes for Animal Crossing? Do you think there's any
voxel? Can you tell me what you mean by like what is that? Voxel.
Voxel is like a 3D representation of a pixel. So it's like, when I think of voxel, I think of blocks. I think of like Resogun. I think of like Minecraft. I think of like that whole thing. That's how they build like the constructions, like Tears of the Kingdom. Like all of its assets, I think, were like built out of like voxels. That's how they like built the geometry. That's how they designed the game. And then like seeing how it's used in Donkey Kong, like with the destructive element, like obviously I think you could imagine, I have reasons to push back on this too, but I think you could imagine, like, could this be utilized in some way with an Animal Crossing game where terraforming is a part of the game? Obviously not action heavy, but
yeah.
I would just put, like, they're very different teams. So I don't know how much of that pollination, like, is happening. But it just seems to be kind of around Nintendo stuff. So I was just thinking in my head, like, if maybe that could be something. Who knows?
Yeah.
But I do think a tease of a big game in 2026 would fit right in kind of the marketing cycle, like the title screen, not a big direct, not saying, but like, hey, something is in development. Like,
I just feel like
Metroid
we
Prime
already
4,
have, like, we've gotten several of those with no more updates.
Sure. Yeah. No, they need
So
to
how
button
many
some of that
more
stuff up.
title screens can we get before we like know about the other stuff? You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like we only basically had a title screen for Air Riders. We basically only had a title screen for Splatoon Raiders. We basically only had like a little tease of Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. We haven't really seen gameplay of that.
Josh says, square is to cube as pixel is to voxel. That's kind of how I think about it. I have no idea if that's right or wrong.
I have no idea what that means.
I can Google it.
When I think of voxel, I think of like the tilted type of where it's like not straight on and it's like kind of tilted on its side and it's like blocky.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
Well,
that's
Donkey Kong's not like that.
No. It's not like cubed like. It's more like they've got art on top of it that makes it look like how you're seeing Donkey Kong. It's not a style thing. I'm speaking more of like the programming, like the design, the engine of the game. It's like how they're creating assets. Then they throw stuff on top of it. So like cars are like blocks, and then they put style on it to make it look like a car. But fundamentally within the game engine, it's built out of
I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas, like, so I guess Animal Crossing is kind of similar to that. I see what you mean.
Just a thought in my head. I keep, trying to trace that, and I keep seeing it. So I'm just wondering if something like that.
I don't like what voxel-based graphics look like. I think it looks horrible.
Yeah.
The only one that gets away with it is Minecraft.
Do you ever play Resogun? I don't think Resogun is a game for you, but I love Resogun.
No, I don't like voxel. If anything that's voxel looking, I don't like it.
It's the most voxel game I've ever seen.
I don't like it. I stay away from it.
Talk about a game we need on Switch. Delvin, talk to your people.
Resogun is amazing.
Tell them to put Resogun on Switch. It'd be so damn good. Resogun is so good that if PlayStation had a portable, I'd think about it. Like just to get it to have Resogun.
It's that good.
It is that good. Yeah. So as a direct, what I have been imagining is a lot of Japanese-centric ports. Like initially, early on, when I say early on, 2025, early 2026. People that have had dev units this whole time, right? We know a lot of people don't. I imagine Nintendo's probably working with very specific partners and very specific like indies, if at all. And I think that was a part of like the Nate the Hate thread was a lot of people kind of bitching about how Nintendo seemingly just didn't send a lot of people dev kits. There's a lot of devs that are just in the dark. That's why we don't have updates and upgrade packs and because a lot of people just don't have dev kits.
Yeah.
That's Nintendo. Like I understand being mad about it, but like they've always done this. So you can still be mad about it, but like I'm not surprised by it. Also, like I wonder how much of that has to do with Nintendo. I think Nintendo does this on purpose so they can make sure that like their dev kit, their software portal, their dev portal, their eShop, like they want to make sure all of that stuff is where they want it to be before they just like open the gates.
Let me ask the question. Might be a silly question, but I don't know. Does The Witcher 3 have a Switch 2 update?
Nope. It runs great, but it runs great as a Switch 1 game. It doesn't. It's not.
I feel like that could be in the pipeline.
100%. No, that is in the pipeline.
Yeah, we know they have it.
No. That's an easy one, Delvin. I can tell you that. That's
I feel
coming.
like that's
There's an
coming
upgrade
like really
pack
soon.
up for The Witcher. Yeah.
Like really soon. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Yep. I think a lot of. I just don't know like how far because Nintendo is also somewhat controlling on the games that are being released for the platform. That's the only thing that gives me pause. Is that like I don't know how many like old games are about to show up because I feel like Nintendo doesn't want a lot of that right now. It's like they want new games or like newer games, like Stellar Blade. I think they're focusing on things like that. I think this week Jeff talked about like Clair Obscura. I don't know if they got dev kits. I don't know if Nintendo's working with them, but like something like that I wouldn't be shocked. Like I've brought up a billion times something like a Death Stranding, Capcom games, things like that. That's kind of what I'd imagine. Yeah, that's kind of where my head is in terms of ports. I think we'll start getting some third-party games like that. And then next year is probably when I imagine the floodgates open and we just start getting all kinds of shit showing up.
Yarden, if The Witcher's $15 right now, I think that'd be a good investment.
I bought it. I didn't even like The Witcher 3, and I bought it. It was like $9.99 like a month or two ago, and I was like, you know what? That patch is coming, and I want to take it for a spin. So.
Yeah. That's a good investment, I would say.
Yep. I do think there's a lot of. I don't think any of these studios have dev kits, at least by the reporting that Nate and MVG have given us. But I think there's a lot of like. Delvin, you play more of these than Rebecca, but like Rebecca, have you seen like any of like the Banishers or like Flintlock? Okay, I didn't think so. There have been a lot of these like high quality AA games in recent years, and I think Switch is a perfect ground for a lot of those to come out to.
Totally.
And I think once dev kits get out there, I think all that stuff shows up.
The Kingdom Come series.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's the I always call it the Walking Sim, but the Plague Tale.
Yeah.
Plague Tale, yeah. Legacy, yeah.
Yep.
Yep. That's where my head's going. So I think we're gonna get, and like they can't have a direct full of 7-year-old games. Like that's never gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
But I think next year you'll just start getting announcements, like weekly announcements of just games. We're gonna have
And
so
they
many
can do a
games.
lot of it through the Today app too. They do a lot of announcements there now instead of like indirects.
We're gonna have so many games, and a lot of this is old games. People, if you have all the consoles, play everything, you've probably already played all this stuff. But if you're a Switch only gamer and you've played none of this stuff, and I can't tell you of the giant trough of things that just couldn't run on Switch 1 that are about to be released on Switch 2.
That's going to be great on Switch 2. That you will
Nintendo
love.
could take 2 years off and just coast on third-party games alone. There's going to be so many games.
A Plague's Tale alone could find itself a really nice audience on Switch 2.
Yeah. Yep. I wonder even if you're Xbox, you look at their catalog and all those Bethesda games, and with them going multi-platform and Gears and stuff, like why not port Prey and upgrade Skyrim and like
saying.
all that other stuff, Dishonored.
There will
Why
always
not?
be people, who want it.
Mm-hmm. So, I hope you guys have the direct. It'd be cool to sit back and listen to the podcast without me. I don't have to do notes for once.
Yeah.
But if not, we'll do it when I
If
get back.
nothing, we'll talk about the Pokemon Direct.
You got any excited for that? You got any big wishes for that? I feel like it's just going to be more of the same, right?
I just want the game to be good.
Do you have any hopes? I think the game is going to be good, but do you have any hopes of like some
never
big
have.
new announcement?
A lot of my friends seem to think that they're going to tease next year's Gen 10 game.
Interesting.
I don't think they will.
Title screen.
Yeah, or like the starters or something. I don't think they're going to do that ahead of Legends ZA. I think they're going to let that have its time to shine and then do it in February. Yeah, I think it's too soon with ZA coming. But my friends seem to think so.
Did they tease Arceus like that? They were like something news in development. You didn't get like an announcement, but we got like we're working on something kind of thing.
Yeah. I think because they weren't sure how Arceus, I guess, would be received. I don't know. But
They're talking about remakes.
that would be great. Like that is overdue. I've talked about missing Johto, wanting to go back to Gen 2. I would welcome that in a heartbeat.
I just think all that's next year.
Yeah.
Like I'm
There's already like rumored leaks coming out for Gen 10 that I personally think are real. So I think there's stuff there. I think it's going to come out next year. I don't think they're going to do a remake next year. I think they're doing Gen 10 next year.
G-Man talks about Gale of Darkness and Coliseum. 100% could see
Yeah.
That would be like
come to NSO.
That would be like the most of what I would expect out of this thing. I'm not like my expectations for this are, I wouldn't say at an all-time low, but they are very, very low.
They have that competitive app game thing that they said that they have not spoken
Pokemon
on in some time.
Champions.
Yeah, Champions. They announced that earlier this year.
Super excited for that.
I think they'll date that. They'll probably. My big prediction is that they're gonna have Pokemon Cafe Remix Switch 2 edition.
Cloud, you have no idea how true this is. I am coasting on senioritis, buddy. Like, I'm just like, let me just get to the end of this. And like, I'm so excited for this vacation because our last vacation sucked, which we talked about. We have not had.
Wait, where are you go? Do you want to share where you're going, or do you?
I'm happy. Yeah, no, I'm happy to
Okay.
share. I'm going to Myrtle Beach.
Okay. Oh yeah.
It's super touristy. Our last vacation last year was during Hurricane Helene, which we were in, and I had to survive getting back and everything.
Yeah.
It wasn't a vacation. We haven't had a proper vacation since COVID.
Yeah.
It's been 4 or 5 years. We deserve this. Like, that's why I keep telling my wife, we deserve this. It's just me and my wife. The kids are home alone. I'm setting them up with a house full of food and money to go out and eat and everything.
They're old enough.
and I told my
Victoria's
daughter's 18,
right? Yeah.
Yes. So I told
It's just a
and what I've told Delvin or Dev is I've been putting money back both of our paychecks, so we have a lot to blow. We've just got fuck it money. Like we're just going to like we're doing everything. We're doing putt, haunted houses, dolphin tours, boat rides, Ferris wheels,
massages,
all of it.
Yeah.
Of some kind.
That's fun. Yeah.
Don't give Donnie's kids any ideas, Carrot.
So yeah, I'm very excited for this. I mean, just to go sit on the beach, man. I'm just gonna go smoke and pass out on the beach. So yeah, having a good time. But like with this Pokemon Direct, like, I sold a Switch 2 off of that mobile game.
What?
My ex-boss, my ex-director, his son loves Pokemon. And he got a Switch a couple years ago for Pokemon, and I got him going on that damn trading card game that you guys like.
Oh.
With the gotchas, and his kid loves it because he loves the Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
So I told him, I was like, yeah, there's this Pokemon Stadium type thing where you can battle your Pokemon. It's coming on Switch 2. And my boss is already in my, like, how do I get a Switch 2? Like,
wow. Yeah.
So,
I don't know what it's going to be. Yeah, okay.
Those are the announcements that I'm expecting. I'm not expecting, like, any new, like, take the media day type announcement.
And it's just weird though because they announced this a long time and like we never get a direct announce months in advance like this one was. Like I forgot that it was happening.
I think it's gonna be a lot of za, a couple updates.
Yeah.
You'll have the little merch commercial, maybe something with some anime projects, and then a tease, and that's basically my expectation.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for za. I hope it doesn't ruin my newfound interest, because that would be crushing. Like, I've been off the Pokemon train for so long. It's like, all right, I'm back. Don't fuck this up. All right. Nintendo and Universal have filed copyright information for an untitled Donkey Kong movie. The filing was dated in May, declaring both Nintendo Studios and Universal Pictures the co-producers of the film project. So this is the same folks that did the Mario movie.
That makes sense.
Illumination and Miyamoto and whoever the Illumination guy's name is that I didn't write down. It's the same people. They're doing a Donkey Kong movie.
As they should.
Makes sense.
Who voiced Donkey Kong again in the Mario movie? I forget.
Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen, right. So we get a whole Donkey Kong movie in that same character. Sounds good. I'm here for it.
Gonna make them a ton of money. I would not, they should definitely invest in that because the Mario movie, all the kids at school saw it. They all talked about it. They'll all go see the second one. They'll all go see Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, what they've done in a short amount of time for a character like 40 years old is very impressive. Like, they didn't just change things in the background and like, because they could have. They could have just changed things and be like, it's different now. Just get over it. They didn't. They're like, we're changing it. And it matches the movie, and here's a new movie, and here's an amazing video. Like, they're cementing it. Like, they're imprinting it in your brain like this is the new Donkey Kong. It's good job. Like, you just sit back and look, you're like, man, they are masters at this. They're very good at this. Take a note, Xbox. It's kind of what I want to say. It's just like, take a note. Like, look how they do this. Xbox would be like, we're making a Halo movie 4 years before the Halo movie comes out. Like
pretty much.
Speaking of movies, Nintendo confirmed in their latest Ask the Dev series, which was on Donkey Kong Bananza, that the starting point for the new Donkey Kong design was actually Bananza, not the movie. So it's not the movie reflecting back. It's actually, no, we were working on this in the game, and that's why we put it in the movie, and that's why we're moving forward with that.
Yeah. Like the Wizard.
Yeah. Like
we already have Mario 3, but we'll just show it to you guys in this movie.
They also talked about how it was being made for Switch 1, which Rebecca's already alluded to. Rebecca, did you see the comparisons?
Yes. The textures look wildly different.
They actually showed pictures of like, here's what it would look like, here's what it doesn't. So a lot of people wanting this game, after seeing that, they were like, so why didn't you just put it on Switch 1 as well?
Would not have held up.
Both.
No.
You don't think so?
It would have been a pile of trash.
Yeah.
Let's see here. We also got castings for the new Zelda movie. We have castings for Link and Zelda. Link will be played by 16-year-old British actor Benjamin Evan Ainsworth, who was the voice of Pinocchio in the Disney live-action remake.
He was also in the Netflix series The Haunting of Bly Manor. I saw a couple episodes of that. He was good.
I don't know who this person is at all.
Yeah.
I never watched any of these things.
Never heard of any of this.
He's been in some stuff, but very.
Is he good? Was he good?
Yeah,
in this stuff?
I thought he was good in it. He was a
People
kid.
like that Pinocchio movie.
I haven't watched any of those. I don't know why we're live actioning any Disney project.
He definitely looks the part.
I'm that guy.
He looks like he could play Link.
Well,
Yeah,
can
I
you
do
say
agree
yeah?
with that.
Yeah. Can you do that? Can you do that?
Why?
We don't even know if that's what it's going to be. He could
you
talk
throw
in
like
it.
a
for all we know.
hi-ya! Like not a. Why
Can you
is your
throw pots?
why is your pitch so high?
That's how he sounds. Can you throw pots?
Zelda would be played by 21-year-old English actor Bo Bragason, who has appeared in the BBC One series Three Girls and the Jetty and
Whoa.
the Disney Plus series Renegade Nell.
You got
I
real
don't
close
know
to
what that is either.
I don't know
She
neither one of
looks
those
the part.
things is.
That's my
No
only
word.
opinion is I saw pictures of both of them and I go, yeah, that kind of looks like what I would expect a Zelda and Link to look like. So
She's significantly older than him.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
16, 20. Like, that's a big age difference at that age.
yeah, not for a movie though.
No, not for a movie. But I did the math, and our Link, Benjamin Evan Ainsworth, was 9 years old when Breath of the Wild released. That might have been his childhood Zelda game.
Wow.
Wow.
We talked about this when it was announced and everything, and I'm going to say it again. I hope to be, God, do I hope to be proven wrong, but I'm so scared to watch a live action Zelda movie. Like I don't want
You too?
live action. Like
I think everybody, and I was reading kind of similar sentiments on Reddit. Everybody's expectations are like
this is not going to go
low,
well.
like way down, like low.
Yeah.
Like, so anything
I am
feel
everybody.
like, I think we're setting ourselves up to be pleasantly surprised because
I hope so.
everybody is counting on this to be awful.
Here's what I'll tell you. I said the same thing about all the Disney live action stuff, and I've not been pleasantly surprised at all.
Hasn't surprised us at all.
I haven't surprised. Like when I heard
is
they were
what we
like
expected
they're
to
doing a
be.
live action line, I was like, why? And then I watched it. I was like, why? Like you ruined it.
I'm trusting them. I feel like they
can't
wouldn't
believe you've
in
done this.
Today's day and age, with their track record with Mario, and I feel like they wouldn't be doing this unless they were certain.
It just feels like you nailed it with the Mario movie. Just
Like, I don't think they're
do
doing it as a
that.
money grab. I don't think they're doing it as a money
I
grab.
feel like it should have been animated.
Right, it's like
Probably.
you nailed it. The Mario movie nailed it. So do that.
Yeah.
But they were like, no, we're doing this, and I hope I love it. I really hope I love it.
I'm cautiously trusting.
If I walk out of there being like, this Rings of Power, Lord of the Rings, Zelda take was awesome, man, it could be my new favorite thing. But
Yeah.
I am afraid.
I am too.
So we will see. But we have our actors. Who knows? When's the movie coming out? Is the Nintendo? Is it 2027?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we will see.
May.
That's going to be an interesting trailer. Like when we get that first look at it, that first trailer, that's going to be a day.
Yeah.
Does a Zelda movie trailer break the internet? Like, is that like a stops
Yes.
Twitter for the? I think so too, right?
Especially if it's bad. It's going to put Twitter
Or-
on a standstill.
Honestly, even if it's good, like
if it's
I
really,
think
really
just-
Even
good.
if it's good.
yeah, I think
think
it's just a Zelda live action trailer for
If
real is going to
Link
stop the internet.
talks, if Link talks in it,
100
that's going
and
to blow up.
He's going to. He has to. Talk.
I think that'll be like the very last
He
part
should
of the
talk.
trailer. Like, they'll have the whole trailer and then they'll have him talk at like the very end.
I think they'll do like maybe it's a lot of Zelda and all these other characters, and at the end like Lynx walks in and says something, and then it fades to black. Like that could be crazy good.
Yeah.
Oh my!
Why does your Link sound like Toad?
Right? Like I'm like, why is this his Link?
Sounds.
Your Link is terrible, Delvin.
That's how it
It's not
sounds.
how he sounds. It's not like Navi. Say hey, listen. Say hey, listen like that.
Hey, listen.
You
That's
sound like
Navi.
Navi.
We should
You-
cast Delvin as Navi. Good. That's good.
Yeah,
Jack Black is Gator.
Well, I feel like they're already on the right foot by this casting, because it's like they're kids and they're unknowns pretty much. And
Yeah,
I feel
they
like
can
that's
grow
already
with it a little bit.
That's already the first step in the right direction.
Because of their look, this may be overreaching just because I've seen, the pictures that are being shared around on Blue Sky. But because of their look, like I'm expecting I guess like a more like an English style, I don't want to say like maybe like trying to think of like I think of like
medieval type of.
I was gonna say like I
Yes.
think of a Lord of the Rings Camelot type of style just by their faces, like
And we knew they were going to be British, but just also because they are British. Yeah.
All our actors are British. Every last one of them.
Yeah.
We don't make them here anymore.
Yeah.
yeah,
We
he's gonna
stopped
talk. People need to get like he's gonna talk. It's a whole movie. Like,
I
mean, you
showed you what
can
it
have
is.
a movie with a silent protagonist, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
I am like warming up to him talking in the movie. I just hope they keep it like minimal and like everything that he says is intentional. You know what I mean? Like that it's used sparingly, and like how
These people have Jack Black singing songs as Bowser. Link's gonna talk.
Yeah,
A lot.
a lot. Too much.
A lot. Like I actually think that's maybe, I don't want to say that they're not making a movie just to make this point, but I think there might be some self-interest there, that if they can get him talking in the movie and people
they'll get him
accept
talking
it,
in the game.
that it opens it up for people.
I don't like that. I'm fine with it in the movie, not the game.
Charles, like,
You
I hope
say
he
that
never shuts the
until
fuck up.
I could see it. We'll see.
He talked before. Didn't turn out great.
Do they have Bo Bragason? Do they have her voice the next Zelda game? The next Zelda in the Zelda game, do you think?
I don't think so,
No.
but I don't know. I haven't heard her talk.
Like, is she going to be the voice of Zelda?
Could be.
Are they going to fire Patricia Somerset?
Seemed pretty expensive to hire an actor to do that, right?
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Very
see.
expensive.
I
Especially
think
this
it's
movie
funny
does
to
well.
think AI won't be announced. Like
Moving on.
We have Switch 20.2.0 firmware announced. What we know in the notes is that it fixed an issue with the parental control settings and offered, guess what? General system stability improvements.
Woo! My Switch
Just
2 has
what I'm
never
looking
been
for.
more stable.
What we did not know and what was not included in the patch, thanks to Oatmeal Dome, is that several Switch 1 games that were having backwards compatible issues are now fixed. So Portal 2 no longer crashes. I have seen people via Reddit threads and Blue Sky report similar functions, like Crypt of the Necrodancer is now working, Slay of the Spire is now working, Age of Calamity is running better. Mario 3D All-Stars was also patched. So we're getting improvements, continued improvements there. So if you were having an issue with any of your Switch 1 games, it's worth updating and giving it a try again, because several of them have been fixed now. So I think this is why Nintendo is being real stingy with dev kits, because they're working with people. They don't want to open up and let everyone, because that just requires a lot more support on their end, right? If you open the floodgates and thousands of things are happening, you've got to fix all those things. So I think again, to my soft launch point, I think that's kind of it's intended. They're trying to work through everything, then they'll let everybody come over.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I wanted to say that because and I did say it on Reddit, in the Reddit thread, man, people apparently, I think it was MVG or Nate, apparently they were just like, I can't believe Nintendo's doing this in 2025. Why doesn't everyone have dev kits? And I'm like, there's to me, very obvious reason why you wouldn't do that. And this is it. They're working through things with trusted people that they know that they can work with, right?
Yeah.
To iron everything out before
I don't know
they
why
do
that's
all
so
that.
shocking.
I didn't either, but people really jumped on that bandwagon. So I just wanted to kind of double down on that opinion.
It's Reddit. They're going to get mad about anything.
100%. Yeah, you're right. You're right. DJ Pikachu. Hang on. I skipped over that again. I scrolled down and missed the little story. This comes from IGN, Delvin. So there's your IGN reference. Nintendo has implemented new guidelines for publishing on the Switch 2 eShop. The new strategy limits the amount of titles that are eligible for bundles in the first year of release. Sensitive content, including the sexualization of children, overly sexual content, discrimination and hate, exploitation of social issues, instructing criminal activity and political statements, could result in your game being either delisted or not allowed or censored. Inaccurate website descriptions or game descriptions are prohibited, and also they're cutting down on the amount of changes you can make to the description, the title of the game, and listings once it's been published. And if you want to change those, you have to come through Nintendo and make a case to do it. So they are trying to limit the e-slop.
Yeah.
I don't.
RP last of some.
Well, did you see the game that I tagged you in?
Yeah.
Do you see the titty drop?
Oh,
Yes,
God.
I did.
TITI.
Yeah, they
It's like some sex emoji match game with like eggplants, and it was so stupid.
That doesn't belong there.
Yeah, so Nintendo's trying to do some stuff. We will see if it works. I kind of think it won't, because I think as a platform provider, you want an ecosystem where people can freely publish to you, because if you don't, it wards off people from publishing their games.
Yeah, but
You can make it a little bit better.
Yeah,
A little bit better than titty drop. So
they've been getting out of hand with it as of lately,
100%.
Like at
Or
one
like
point,
the
they have like
Medal of
hentai
Duty.
in the name.
Call of Warfare hentai golf. Yeah.
Yeah, they literally have it in the name. Like, well, I think
Yeah.
it should be here.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see how it works, if it works at all. But they're trying to do something. And all of those changes, I think, were made, if I remember the article correctly. I didn't write this down. I should have. I think all of those changes were just made on the Japanese version of eShop. Have yet to actually been rolled out elsewhere. Again, pointing out the fact that they're doing this as they go, trying to get everything in place. So, DJ Pikachu kicks off the next Pokemon Direct. He'll be doing the pre-show where you can bump some DJ Pikachu beats heading into the Direct. You guys gonna catch the pre-show with DJ Pikachu?
I bet I might catch the show. Well, that's the pre-show.
no.
I like Pikachu. I like Pikachu, so.
Dragon Drive is getting an early playtest, reminiscent of ARMS. You can play it August 9th and 10th at weird. There's a specific three times of the day you can. I didn't write it down because it's in August. We'll talk about it.
I got to tell you,
closer.
Johnny.
One of us at like 2 a.m, I think, Pacific time or something. It's like midnight or
That's
something.
the best time because we're not playing that shit.
I'm not playing that.
Yeah, I'm probably not even going to try it. And I feel bad saying that because we have a podcast we should, but again, I remain committed to it doesn't look like something I want to play. Like I saw it and I'm like, I don't want to play that.
Don't want to play it.
So it needs like some life. It just seems like a demo.
It's like a terrible idea for a game.
I don't care about it.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D Remake will not offer an upgrade path on Nintendo Switch 2. So if you were like me thinking, I'll just get the Switch 1 physical copy and then you won't get an upgrade path.
Gotcha.
That sucks.
That does. That doesn't seem right.
God, I got to stop this. That sucks.
Your upgrade path, buy the game again.
That's exactly what Sega's doing. Like
yeah, buy it
or
again.
at least what they did.
I feel like people aren't. They're not they're losing money by doing that because I feel like more people would upgrade.
I agree. Yeah.
Than rebuy it.
8BitDo has announced the Pro 3 controller this week, marking a Switch 2 ready. It's $70. Comes with a dock, a charging dock, and what I think could actually be like the future, swappable face buttons. So if you don't like jumping back between the layouts of the Nintendo layout versus the Xbox PlayStation, you can literally swap them around. You can swap your AB buttons on the fly. Just pick them up.
That's a good idea.
Because we saw that weird controller I posted in Discord where you could press a button and the picture of the buttons underneath changes. So this is a way easier way of doing that. It seems like that's something controller makers are thinking about. It has TMR joysticks, which are apparently better than Hall Effect. That's the latest and greatest joystick. It's the best. So it comes in a GameCube style, a classic style, and a Super Nintendo style. And $70. I really like. I think 8BitDo makes great controllers. I don't like them personally. Like I've had issues with them, especially on PC. But their D-pad, I think, is best in class. If you really care about a D-pad controller,
They make good controllers.
It's incredible. Yeah, like they're very good. So, just that PlayStation stick layout also just doesn't do a whole lot for me. But Analog 3D shipments were delayed until August. Following last week's sudden tariff changes, Analog 3D will now begin shipping next month. Analog says they are absorbing the cost. Your pre-order prices stay the same. No additional charges will be necessary.
Y'all not getting those systems.
Josh is really, really wanting that thing.
For those of you,
but we were
that
worried
stuck it out,
about not knowing where to ship it to because we're moving. But now we're good.
Yeah, I still, we haven't even seen the console. Like, not one person has played. We've not seen one
Because it doesn't exist.
second of footage of what it looks like or does. Like, you know,
It's a scam. That's why.
it's not a scam. Analog's like, I don't want to call them a good company, but like they make
Scam.
good products historically.
They do.
And I'm just shocked that like after all the delays that they've had, that they like show us the console, like
It
show
doesn't
somebody
exist.
playing something on it.
It was the long play, Donnie. All
They
these
still
years
haven't
they
done it.
built your trust, and like now we got him.
And they just take it and run away.
Just ran away.
I'm looking forward to seeing those videos and Josh and Yarden and everybody. Like I look forward to seeing it. I'm not getting one. I canceled my pre-order, but I'm still interested in seeing how good it is.
I look forward
Like
to seeing the videos of you guys receiving empty boxes.
And for those of you who didn't get it, seems like the price is going up. So
Yeah.
keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Mario Kart Tour is getting a Mario Kart World themed event with new karts. I think it's the first time they've updated Mario Kart Tour in I think a couple years. So for anybody that's playing a mobile game,
Nobody's playing it.
Sonic Racing Cross Worlds confirmed. The Sega's confirmed that the full game will be included on a real cartridge. But remember, physical games, the physical version of the game is delayed into 2026. So the game will launch as a digital-only title on Switch 2. And if you want a physical copy, you can wait until 2026 to get it.
Wow.
And that will likely be me. I will wait for the physical copy.
Hey, you got time. You're playing Mario Kart. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm excited for this game, but what is so funny?
I just read the notes. I went down a little bit and read. You'll see it when.
Oh, yeah.
I see it. I see it.
I'm very excited for Crossworlds. Very excited, but I feel like as the person who wants to support like physical games, I feel like this might be the Switch's thing for a while, where games come out and then you have to wait for the physical. So I feel like to
fine
show them support to keep doing that, I think I'm gonna start waiting for physicals. Like I'm happy to wait. I will wait for the physical copy.
It was a great time for me to go all digital.
Yeah. No, definitely. And,
There
that's the
one
news.
other thing that you probably didn't see this. They're doing another play test. Remember how they did that online play test by invitation?
I did see that. I forgot about that. That's right. Yeah.
They're doing that. I didn't get into the first one. They're doing 40,000 people this time instead of 10,000 people last time. This time you can apply individually or in a group. So me and my friends were applying in 2 groups of 4.
You're still trying to get into this.
Yes.
Why?
Because
You know what it is?
exactly.
No, we know
I
we
just
saw
want
it.
to do, I just want to do it. I just want to do it, Donnie. Just
She was
let
sitting
me
there
do
pressing F5 the last time. I was like, why? This is nuts.
Look,
That game
all
looks
for it, Becky.
so not fun.
thank you, Delvin.
Go for it. You can come back in and talk about it. 'Cause I ain't
I
talking.
will. And this time it's like a group thing. So
right.
me and my friends are gonna do it, and we'll tell you how it was. Hopefully,
Whoa.
if we get picked. It is Nintendo history. I just want to do it. So let me do it.
Yeah,
No.
have fun.
I'll let you know if I get picked. And if I
Okay,
don't,
I'll
I'm gonna
pick you
cry.
It's gonna be like
Yeah.
that Isaiah
Last
Thomas
time she
meme.
freaked out. She was like, I was there, and I didn't. Like,
I was so pissed off.
It's gonna be the Isaiah Thomas meme all over again. I had all the qualifications to be selected.
It's just I saw a stream, like people, of course, they captured and streamed what it was last time, and it was just so, it's not like a whole lot there.
Maybe it's different this time.
Maybe it is. Maybe it's a different. I still think they're testing multiplayer tech. That's been my take. I think they're just testing, like either a new server connection or load testing. I think that's what this is. But there are people that think they're testing like their next big game or something. So maybe they are. I don't know. But what I saw, I was like, I think they're just testing background stuff.
I wanna be part of it.
Get you the T-shirt.
Thank you.
I was there.
Yeah.
And if it does become, maybe they're making some online, I don't know, Roblox, whatever. Rebecca be like, I was there. I was the first one, one of the first 40,000. You will be to say that.
I love being able to say stuff like that.
There you go.
All right.
I support you, Rebecca.
Thank you. Are we ready for questions?
Oh, sure.
Let's do it.
You have a podcast.
Starting off with free to play Joseph. PS says, what's one great thing about gaming right now that you want to shout out? And what's one awful thing in gaming right now that needs to go?
I want to shout out Free to Play Joseph for reading the room.
Yes.
He got it. She never said his name right, so he spelled it out. So
he did that. He did that.
Yes.
He wrote free TOO play Joseph. Not even Joseph.
Yeah.
Joseph.
Yeah.
He did the whole damn thing.
Oh man.
I'm
gonna call him Joseph from now on.
Damn.
If that's how he wants to be referred to,
I
then
think that's what I call him anyway.
He wants to become Free to Play Joe.
Yeah.
What's one great thing about gaming that you want to shout out?
Donkey Kong.
My one great thing is that there are a lot of great games out there to choose from. You are not limited to AAA gaming. You are not limited to, these $70 games that come out, twice a year or whatever. There's thousands of amazing indies out there that you can play. There's games for everybody. There's always something new to play. I don't understand how people are like, there's nothing to play, or people who only play like Fortnite or whatever. Like there's a ton out there, and that's amazing.
Yeah, no, I can echo that.
Yeah.
Games for everyone across all financial levels, across all platforms. It's a great time. It's a golden age. They're everywhere.
The awful thing in game that needs to go right now.
Microsoft.
Well,
Microsoft
I don't want to
game.
say it, but you said it.
I'll say it. I'll say it again. I'll say a lot more.
I don't want to have that conversation with you.
They just took away damn movies and TV app.
That was wild.
They're the worst.
I was gonna say microtransactions.
Yeah,
No, something awful that needs to go is releasing unfinished games that get updated as after
Early
you buy
access.
them. Yeah.
I'm just gonna say turn-based games.
Wow.
Look at Rebecca's face.
I'm not even gonna respond to that. Not even entertaining it.
Souls games.
So there you go. Souls,
Now I'm back,
Souls
baby.
fans. Souls
Back
fans.
in her. Back in
I'm
her
gonna
warm
say
graces.
the toxicity that's around gaming with certain things
Yeah,
Sure.
gets a bit much. Like, I don't hear that shit, bro. Just play a fucking game.
I hear you.
This is what I say, shut up and play. That usually was a bad connotation, but no, shut up and play a game.
Shut up and play Joseph.
Yes. Good name for you. There you go, Joe. There's your new name. Change it. Shut up and play Joseph.
All right. Next we have Kyle the Pug.
Fuck you, Kyle the Pug. Speaking of toxicity. Let's add right to it.
Speaking of toxicity,
He is he's having a fun time with Donkey Kong Bananza. I know he loves Donkey Kong 64 a whole lot. So this game's, really been a long time coming for him. He wants to know what has been your favorite moments of Donkey Kong Bananza so far. He says the thrill of punching everything and finding secrets while doing it makes it worth playing the game.
I don't want to say too much without spoiling it, but the little rock guy's fun. I like him. It's adorable.
Rock guy. You're not very far at all.
Yeah, only had one day.
Yeah.
They had to play Zelda, which I found the fat fuck Kurok guy finally.
Has to.
Yeah, fat.
You found him?
Finally found that piece of shit.
Oh, good. Where was he?
Fix your Zelda notes?
No, not even a little bit.
Oh. Ouch.
Got all these extra slots for shit. Just for no reason.
You gotta fix that.
Nah, fuck it. I've given up on that, Rebecca.
I'm sorry.
He's moved on.
Moved on.
My favorite moments are like every time you go down to the next level, like seeing like what that level's kind of like aesthetic or like theme is. Like I'm excited about it every time. Like I want to see everything. And then just the exploring, like it's just very fun.
It is.
Like that's clearly like the strength of it. The one thing I will say, and I know this question is about favorite moments, and I'm going to be saying something negative, but the boss battles are way too easy. Like
I kind of like it as easy.
Oh, they're too easy. Like they're over before they start.
Have you guys found any of like are there like challenge courses or something?
Yes, those are fun. Those are really fun.
Harder?
We're like,
I found one.
they're not hard. Nothing's hard about this game. It's very easy.
I was wondering if maybe that they add a bunch of challenging like that, but maybe they can come up with like some DLC that adds some.
I
stuff
haven't
to it.
died at all yet. They add like there's a lot of things that prevent you from dying in this game. Like you find balloons all over the place, so if you fall off the edge of like the world, the balloon saves you.
So
there's beds you can sleep in that give you more health. You know how like in Breath of the Wild, like you can eat things that give you those yellow hearts to give you more health than what your actual capacity is. There's that, so that like
you get temporary hearts in Donkey Kong?
Yes.
So maybe there is some Zelda borrowing going on.
So like I only upgraded my health. Like I kind of regret upgrading my health from 3 to 4 hearts because I get so many temporary hearts and like I don't even need them. I don't even need them.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah.
So obviously
But the challenge courses are fun. Yeah.
Obviously that's intentional, right? I wonder if, because I think you could make a really good case that maybe the struggle because Donkey Kong has been for a long time kind of the harder platformer, right? You have the Mario game for everybody, and Donkey Kong for the people that want to challenge. I wonder if they think maybe that was limiting Donkey Kong's reach. I could see that.
Yeah,
I could see people like, I don't want to play. It's it's tougher. It's more difficult.
Yeah.
So maybe that's.
It's just like
why.
It's like it's too easy though.
I get you. Yeah, it's Kirby easy. I get it.
Yeah.
My favorite thing about Donkey Kong so far is this lovely amiibo.
Yes, the amiibo's so good.
It's one of the best amiibos.
It is good.
It's very good.
Some time. It's very nice.
I also really like dressing up. I like finding the shops where I can buy the clothes. The clothing are not just aesthetic; they also grant like little, like little boosts. Like this pair of shorts makes you swim faster. This tie helps you find gold faster. Like that kind of thing.
That's good stuff.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna love this game.
It's good.
Like, I'm good, and I'm really glad because I don't want to pick this game up and then put it down.
You'll keep playing it. Yeah, you will not put it down. I was like binging it. Like it's so good.
Yeah. So when I get back.
Yeah. Plenty of time. Games don't go away. Just because I feel like there's always a sense of like everybody's playing it right now. I have to play it right now. But like, you'll have fun with this if you play it in 3 years from now.
I feel like I've let go of that in recent years, just generally. You know, everyone's playing Mario Kart. I'm playing Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
I'm playing N64 games all year, playing Warhammer. Like, I don't think I've felt that way since like maybe like 2022.
Yeah.
It's been a while. So.
Gerudo Valley Cat asks, how much gaming do you let your kids do? Personally, I do not give my son any gaming time because it would just be too much for him. Like, my son only does things that are off screen. He is not allowed to have any screen time because
like lines of Coke.
He could get too enthusiastic and he can break the screen.
Let me ask you this.
I also don't let him go outside.
Does Frisk play games with you?
He does watch the screen. Yeah.
Annabelle does with me. Like when I sit down, when I grab my controller, Annabelle's like, oh shit, we're gaming. She comes and sits right on my lap and she watches, and she's kind of like my little gaming buddy.
He'll sit like the way that we have the TV set up.
Like she doesn't sleep. Like she sits and watches. Yeah.
He'll sit on top of that CRT and watch the screen. You know, when we're like watching something or playing something. I'll have
Every
to
now and again,
set up for him.
Like I mess with her. It's usually when Melissa and I sit down to play. Sometimes, like if we're hanging out, she's watching TikToks. Before we start playing something, I'll put Stray on because Annabelle loves Stray. She like loses her shit whenever Stray is on. So like I'll do that every now and again. It's like a game for her. Like she'll almost like sit at the TV, like put on the cat game.
You know, and he reacted to the meowing out of the PS5 controller for Stray the first time, but like now he doesn't react to cat. Like
no, she just goes to the screen and she stares at it. She gets right up to it. She'll like try to touch the cat.
Yeah, you know? He'll do that. He'll do that kind of stuff. I turn on cat TV for him on YouTube.
Delvin does that too sometimes.
Cat TV, that's not something I've ever tried. What's that?
Yeah, so you go on YouTube, type in cat TV, and it's like a video of like like a still camera with like birds, you know, eating seeds and like squirrels running by. Yes, Frisk loves it.
Really?
And it's like an 8-hour, 8-hour long video. So like you can turn it on when you go to work.
Immediately after the podcast.
Yes,
like,
yes. And there's so many to choose from.
Okay.
Cat cool. TV.
Good idea.
It's great. It's great. What about your human children?
I let my kids play as many games as they want. I let my kids play as many games as they want. I am the I can't say I've never done it. Like we have never really controlled screen time, but I also don't. I think maybe a better way of answering is I don't think I've ever felt the need to do so. I've never felt like it was inadvertently impacting my kids too much. Every now and again, I catch Jack staying up a little too late, right? But that's normal. You know, like I chalked it up to kids being kids. Like they don't need to be. It's summer. You got nowhere to be. You know, he'll figure it out when school starts. It'll suck the first week or so, and then he'll get back into the grind and he'll figure it out.
I think it is very case by case, on what your kids can handle, because I think your kids can handle it. There are kids definitely at my school who are absolute menaces because they only have screen time at home and nothing else. And that's not a video game problem. That's a screen problem.
Yeah. I'm very lucky. I have really great kids.
Your kids do not like yell at teachers and run around the room and throw things and get pissed off if they can't go on their Chromebook at school.
Yeah, no, that's ridiculous. We don't do that here.
Yeah.
I've never like had to cut off the game or if we had a tantrum, I'd probably be that dad that like broke an Xbox or something on like, but I've never had anything like that. We've never really had to deal with anything like that. So I let them play.
Because you actually raise your kids and don't just stick a screen in front of them.
Correct.
Nah, son, play that shit. I don't give a fuck. They old now. They grown. Good fuck they do.
Like, and I want them, like, with Victoria.
17.
I'm actively encouraging Victoria to play. You know, I'm like...
Yeah.
So...
Yeah.
Kids are 19 and 17. I don't give a fuck what they do on their game system. Play it. Leave me alone. Go over there.
I am not going to have human children, but if I did, I fantasize about, like... only giving them like Super Nintendo and N64 games in the beginning so that they can be like, whoa, what is
so
this?
Torturing
What's
them.
Like kind of
so that's
gradually
what my
like
brother-in-law does.
gradually letting them play more and more modern stuff so they
That's
can
what my brother and
appreciate
sister-in-law
the
did.
old stuff.
Yeah, that's what my in-laws do.
Yeah,
My
and
nieces and
does it
nephews.
work?
Yes, absolutely does. You know, like my nephew Joey, he's beaten all the Mega Man games. I can't beat
Love
a Mega
that.
Man game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joey's
So-
gonna grow up like I've been playing this shit game for 7 years.
Well, you know,
Not
'cause
show
I-
them 3D until they're like 5, and then their mind will be blown about.
So like
Ocarina
I
of
am the
Time.
uncle though. I'm the uncle that gives them what their parents don't want them to have.
Oh man.
Because like they had them playing, like I went to his house and they were like playing like a legit Game Boy, and I was like, oh, we gotta fix this. Like,
hurting
what
their
the-
eyes.
I would rather that than like if I had a kid, they are not playing trash. Like you're not playing mobile games, you're not playing Roblox, you're not playing
Yeah.
like
No.
low quality like
So they had
free stuff on IO. Like
years
you're
ago.
playing real games.
I went to their house. I want to say it was maybe like 2015, 16 ish, maybe 2017. They're still playing Wii. They have Wii games. So they're playing stuff via
They-
like the old games through
They've
like the
upgraded to 2006.
virtual
Yes.
console. So
Playing Virtual Boy.
what I do is I give them my old systems. So when the Switch came out, they got a Wii U. When the Switch 2 came out last year, they got a Switch
Yeah.
for Christmas.
That's
Okay.
good.
So yeah, and like they're here now. As I mentioned earlier, my wife is visiting with them. I just sent them Starlink. I went to Five Below. I got Starlink, and I sent them Starlink because
See, that's good.
their boys are going to absolutely fucking love that game.
Yeah, that's good.
So yeah, I'm just kind of keep them on. They're a gen behind, but their parents, you know, they don't buy them like video games. They don't. It's an odd family because they're super religious, but
Yeah, so
not
they buy
like
them newspapers.
not like Amish religious, but like they don't have TVs in the house.
Yeah. Like
It's not because they don't watch TV. Like to them, TV, like they all sit around and they watch like a laptop. They put like a laptop on the coffee table and they all sit and watch like cartoons on a laptop.
Sounds terrible.
It's a bit odd. I'll give you that. It's a bit odd. It's kind of cute that they all watch everything together, but like that's the only quote unquote TV in the house. So like if they want to watch something, they all watch it together. You know. So yeah, like my father-in-law went up there and he was like, "Well, I need a damn television." Like he went to Walmart and bought a cheap TV because he was like, "I need a TV. I need to watch like the news or I don't know what the fuck he was watching, but he needed to watch something."
You have the laptop right there.
Right. That's exactly like how they are. It's a little weird. So they have one old TV like Rebecca's. They have one TV like that they play video games on. Like that's how
Wow.
they play Switch and Wii U and stuff.
In my
Wait, that's
head, I'm
amazing.
imagining these people as the Flanders.
No, it's a bit
Wait,
more
how do
rustic.
they- They don't.
It's a bit more rustic than that.
That doesn't take HDMI.
Theirs
gotta be newer than
does.
that.
Yeah,
What?
no, it's old. No, it's old, but it does have an HDMI port. It's one of those ones that has an
One of the
HDMI
first
port
ones, probably.
and the components.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's got both,
like I had in college.
but it's not a flat screen.
So it's like still a CRT, like a tube
Yeah,
TV,
no, it's
like a tube TV.
it's a curved. It's not a flat screen.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's fun.
So yeah, it's an interesting.
Yeah, I respect that.
But I am the uncle that just spoils the shit out of all of them, and that's a part just to like piss off their dad. I'm like, yeah,
That's
So
your
what?
job as an uncle.
like 100%. Like one year I bought them. They have an army of kids. I think I've told you they've got like 5 or 6 children.
well,
even
religious
know how
people do.
I don't even know how to keep up with all of them. So one year I just bought them all 3DSs. Not a 3DS. They all opened 3DSs.
That's
I got
so
I got
funny.
2DSs for everybody. It was back. You remember there was this time right before the 3DS ended. There was like a year or so. You could get a
3DS were
2DS,
or 2DS were
like
cheap.
the wedge for like $60.
Yeah.
I remember that.
And I got all of them. Like I was like, yeah, give me 5 of
Did
those.
they all like that gift? Like, are they all
they-
kind of into it?
They still bring their 2DSs to like the last time I saw them
Wow.
last Christmas, they were all sitting around playing their
Because
2DS.
that is unusual that all the kids in the house would all be into the same hobby. You know what I mean?
I kind of feel like they're almost like detect kids. Like they don't have tech. So when they get it, like they use it a lot. Like they
Yeah.
like, you know, like there's like staying power. They don't
Yeah.
move on from it because they don't have any of it.
Right.
So like it's either play your 2DS or draw or read.
Go outside
or
and play with a stick.
dress up. Yeah, that's kind of like how they live on a farm in Pennsylvania.
And they're not Amish?
Then they're not Amish. Like I said, it's not that, but it's not that either.
Kinda
They're
Mennonite.
homeschooled. Kind of, yes. In that vein.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I am like the corrupting uncle.
Yeah.
You know,
I
that's
like it.
I
want to send you stuff to send to them now.
Right. So like last year, I was real excited because I told you guys on the show, I packed up my old Zelda Switch. I had like this Hyrule custom themed Switch. Me and Jack packed it with all controllers, accessories. We made sure there was a controller for every kid. The Switch, the dock, the whole. It was a box. It was like a big box of old Switch shit.
Your brother hates you.
I had grips, games, amiibos. Like it was like here's 6 years you've missed out on in the world in this one box.
That's funny.
And they but I get so much joy when they like it's very N64 kid, you know, like there's almost like an excitement, anticipation for opening Uncle Donnie's gifts.
Yes.
You know, because they're so sweet. Like when they make gifts. So like when they give us gifts, like they make stuff. They
That's
draw
cute, though.
and it is. Like for my birthday last year, they made me a Zelda play. So they put like the laptop down and they had like a whole play where like their dad was scanning. They had like and I love it. It's chaotic.
That's
it makes
so
no
cool.
sense. One kid started crying. I was like, this is amazing. Right. So I loved it. So yeah, like you can tell they get gifts. They get like a water gun or a book or, you know, like they don't get like what I call like normal. Like they don't have iPads. They're not getting AirPods. They're not.
Do they not have a lot of money or is it by choice?
They don't. It's a single income household, and he's a professor at a Catholic university that's somewhere nearby.
Okay, yeah, he makes nothing.
Yeah, so it's not a lot. So they're frugal.
When they were doing the play, did you correct them on the lore?
Trust me, if I showed this to you, you would be like, it's like what's that? It's like
Did
a
you
little
record it? Please show us.
Melissa has a video of it somewhere. I could probably dig it out, but it's like you know, little kids t-ball game. Like it's nonsensical at best.
Love it.
You know, but like it's funny because the gifts they ask for are very small. You know, like our little niece. You know, like she's not really allowed to do. She's not really allowed to. No, they're not allowed to really do Barbie. And they're not.
Why?
Like, and she's not allowed to do like makeup.
You know why?
Why? Why can't she have a Barbie?
Don't get in this conversation, Rebecca.
Yeah, we're not going to do that here.
Abort.
There's
you know
stuff
the
like
reason.
that.
They're misogynist, aren't they?
No, I think it's just religious.
No, religious stuff. That's what I'm telling you. Don't do it.
But they've got like so like they'll ask for like cake or like snacks for Christmas. They'll be like, "Can I have like some fruit packs?" And then I walk in with some big outrageous gift. I'm like, "Yeah, we're gonna do a little bit better than fruit snacks this year."
Fruit snacks.
Go.
Oh my god, this is breaking my heart.
No, it is lovely because I love the face on their parents' face when they open it.
Oh my god.
And they just know that like I just don't care. You know, like they can have all the rules. I'm gonna just do whatever I want any too. You know, it's like you do whatever you want. You sell it for all I care, but this is what I'm giving your kids.
I know these type of people because the family I was once married into a while back, they were like, "Hey, the Smurfs are the devil." Like, huh? And it was the whole thing.
When I was in
do they
foster
think
care,
do they think that Pokemon is Satan's work?
My Pokemon cards were taken from me when I was in foster care.
Yeah,
they were,
that was a big thing.
And you know what I did? I bought fucking Pokemon. I don't give a fuck. Like, no, we're not doing this.
So I buy them all those things, and I kind of spoil them. I kind of spoil them every year.
Pokemon
and my kids are in on it too. Like my kids love doing it because they kind of realize. I think
how
their
different their lives are.
100%. Victoria's like, they've got nuts. So like we all get into it. Like we're all like, let's just shower them with some stuff here.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad that they have that. Oh boy, that was a big question that we got into from Gerudo Valley Cat. Yeah, it was a good question to ask. I like this next one from Luke, a new listener. He says, "Hey, Koopalings, I just found your podcast last week on Blue Sky and loved it. Oh, thank you, Luke. Yay, that's so exciting."
Good job,
he says, "You guys have such a funny vibe. Have you been doing the show the whole time? How long did it take to find each other?" Donnie, cue the history of PSVG.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
It's been a lot.
I just
of
did a
hosts to this
story. Let somebody else tell a story.
show. A lot of different hosts to this show.
Yeah.
Long
And
story
this
short,
has been around from the Wii U days, Luke.
yes.
That's true. Yeah.
So
Long story
all the
short,
Switch-
this almost ended. Then I was like, please don't end this show, Donnie. And he's like,
a few times too.
yeah. Like it almost really ended. He was like, this is about over. And then
Donnie's been the only like constant on the Nintendo Shack, pretty
Yes.
much.
Yeah.
I was
You've
not
been
supposed
out.
to
You've
be
been
here.
out of it, then you've come back.
Yeah. I was not supposed to be here. I'm the odd. I was supposed to be the odd man out. But Donnie was like, we're going to end the show. I'm like, don't do that. I'll do the show with you if I have to. And then Rebecca's like, yeah, if Delvin does the show, I'll do the show. And we end up like keeping the show. And it's been going ever since then. Long
I've
story.
been
just
here
don't wanna
since
find new people.
2020. I've been here since 2020. You brought on me and Garrett in 2020, and then you left, and me and Garrett did it for a long time, and then we brought on
Yeah.
Elaine.
I've been doing, I think, since 2015. I think our first podcast went out in the fall of 2014. And you're right. You and Garrett kind of took over for me because at the time we were doing Patreon. I was doing DLC, Patreon, Shack, Xbox, and occasionally PlayStation. And it was just so much commitment. I needed a break. And I'll never forget. We were on a stream with Sean, and I was like, if something doesn't change, I'm just going to quit.
Yeah.
So we had this big plan to refocus everything, and I was doing all the editing and everything. So we just tried to reorganize, get rid of all the ancillary shows, refocus. And because of you two, because of you and Garrett being able to hold this down, I was able to do one show a week for like a year, which is hilarious because that's like most people. But like for me, that was my break.
Yeah.
Like I needed a break, to kind of recenter.
And I think me and Garrett had really good like podcast chemistry.
It was really good. Yeah.
Like I feel like we really hit it off together. So like that helped it. Luke also want to know how long or how did it take so long to find each other? I was a listener of the show.
I was asking, does he mean him and us or us? Does,
Oh,
like,
maybe
how
he
long
does
did it
mean
take for
maybe
me
he
to
maybe he
find-
does mean that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't
We've
know.
been here. We've been here. I feel like
We're not. Yeah,
there's
we're
a
not
lot of
particularly
Nintendo
popular. So
podcasts.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think it would like pop into your YouTube feed.
But you said that like back then like there were no Wii U you were the Wii U podcast.
That is correct.
I would say the maybe I don't know. I mean, there was Game Explain and it's like there were channels out there.
Yeah.
I don't think podcasts. I don't think there were podcasts. I think when I started doing the reason I started PSVG was because I did not like the quality of Nintendo podcasts at the time. You basically you had NVC, and then what you had voice chat, and then what you had next to voice chat. I think obviously there were podcasts out there, but I'm talking about like I think the popular ones, the ones that you would pull down if you searched. You would get like a lot of retro Nintendo. It was a lot of like old man talking about Nintendo. It's just like I was here when the NES launched. It was just like a lot of that stuff. Like a lot of and there's nothing against that. It just felt very typecasted, very specific, like one skew. And I listened to that stuff, but like a lot of the stuff was like ex Nintendo Power magazine contributors had a podcast, they were just talking about the good old days. That's kind of how I always felt. Everybody's always talking about the good old days. And then here I am sitting around 2012, like, out of college, like starting to consume more of this medium and just being interested in the medium. And I was just like, everyone's just constantly talking about Gold Cart Zelda and Mega Man and shit. And it's like, guys, we just had the Wii, we've had the GameCube, like we're in the Wii U. Like nobody was talking about how great the 3DS was. I felt like,
Yeah.
that type of stuff was starting to be like misrepresented.
Very different era.
100%. And Nintendo, like in gaming podcasts at the time, Nintendo was like a niche.
Yeah.
The
They would
Switch changed the Switch started a million Nintendo podcasts.
They were talking about doing with Nintendo what Xbox is doing now. People were saying like maybe Nintendo should put up third party.
Yeah, all
that
the
was a
rage at
real
the
thing people
time.
were talking about.
Yeah, during the Wii U, especially the last 3 years of the Wii U, all the Nintendo coverage was they should go mobile.
Yes.
That's all we kept hearing. Was
Mobile or third
mobile,
party.
Mobile.
Just put it everywhere.
So yeah, I just felt like that fan like me wasn't really being catered to or represented very much. You know,
Yes.
my inflection point was Married to the Games had done a Game of the Year podcast for whatever year that was, I remember, but nobody talked about Link Between Worlds at all.
No.
That's bad.
And I was like, yeah, I wrote like this long paragraph to Gabe. I was like, what the? And he was like, you're so right. It's like, we absolutely, because it felt like it was Xbox, PlayStation, and that was gaming news.
That's how it felt for a long time.
And then sometime you would talk, like when Pokemon came out, you would talk about Nintendo.
Correct.
As somebody who was only Nintendo for most of my life, like that's how it had always felt, especially that era.
Yeah.
Like,
so, and in MVC, I think any Nintendo fan has always probably found MVC at some point. I even forget the crew now. I feel terrible. But like my Greetings Kooplings thing that I started the show with forever, that Rebecca continues on, that comes from that era of MVC. I forget, at this point, I literally forgot the folks' names. I was like, so Alana or I don't know. I forget her name. But her and the guy that used to do it, they were the ones I liked, and they quit or left. Rich George, right? I can't get it off my mind.
You know, my whole Nintendo love came from Bobby, Nintendo Guru.
Audrey.
That was my guy.
Audrey Drake. Do you guys know her?
I remember Audrey Drake, yeah.
yeah, I know the name.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Rich and Audrey did MVC for, I don't even think it was that long, maybe a year. And I loved them. I was like, this is good podcasting. And then they left, and then MVC got new hosts, and then they left, and MVC got MVC's got new hosts like every 8 months forever. So yeah, I kind of wanted to bring that back. It was like the podcast I liked. I was like, let's do that. And yeah, that's why we do the Greetings Scooplings. That's kind of why this show is the way that it is. You know, more hangouty, more, I think we're personal. If I was trying to like describe our podcast, I think PSVG is like personality centric gaming podcast. Like the podcast isn't on, like it's not a marketing podcast. Like we're not trying to advance Nintendo's marketing. We're not trying to cover bases or push clicks or marketing or anything like that. It's us. The show is us and how we interact with Nintendo, and we share that love and passion or criticism, but we share it together. And yeah, that's kind of like how I felt. Like that's why I still somewhat remember the name Rich and Audrey so many years, because I liked them. Right? It wasn't really NVC. I liked them, and that's kind of what I wanted Shaq to be.
And you did a good job with that, because when I was listening on my commutes to grad school in 2017, 2018, and that's how, you know, I was going through a couple different podcasts at first, and I didn't really stick with any of them, but I stuck with Nintendo Shack because I liked the hosts. It was you and Caro. You know,
It's really
so I'm glad
hard to
that you
transition
found
hosts.
us, Luke. Yay.
It's hard to transition hosts, and you know, like, so I always try to keep that. I was looking for a specific sound, so I've always wanted to have a woman on the show, because like I want that perspective. Because I think it's very important to Nintendo.
I'm the diversity hire.
And I want that sound. I think that sound, you know, that male female back and forth, I think is important, and that's harder to do. That's not that easy.
I always found myself arguing with Donnie when I was in the car listening
100%.
to it. I was
And
like,
that's when I
what
knew
is he
you-
talking about?
And that's so but the funny thing is, that's why I started doing this, because I was the guy in the car going, what are you talking? And that's when you know, like, that's the one. I like this one. Let's get this one on. Someone get her a microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. Yay. I'm so glad that you found us, Luke.
Like I said, I don't think people realize how close this show was to ending. Like literally this close. And I had to like plead to this man, like, hey, this ain't the one you want to end.
Well, because you wanted to find somebody else, and I'm like, Donnie, like, I'm sorry. I'm not going to do it with somebody else.
Well, here's the thing.
That's what I said.
It was close because I thought Rebecca was out.
I was out if you were going to put me with somebody that I didn't
And see, that's the thing.
vibe with.
Trying to recast that, I was like, that's going to hurt the show. So instead of hurting the show, I'd rather just like we'll just get off the ride here. Like we'll just end it nicely. We'll land the plane.
Yeah.
But when I decided to, like, I couldn't turn it off. Like you're right, Delvin. Delvin is correct. Everyone is listening. It was like basically a 24-hour period. One night I went to sleep thinking we were going to kill it, and then the next day I woke up going, no, we can't. Yeah. So yeah, but yeah, like trying to recast it and find, another woman and another person, and like me mixing back in with him and trying to do all to keep the show, like the sound of the show the same. It just felt daunting at the time and like something I didn't want to do.
Yeah.
And I'm really glad we didn't, because I've said it a bunch and I'll say it again. I think this is my favorite iteration of the show. I have more fun with you guys every week. The show is so silly and stupid.
This is
and I
my
love
therapy. My once a week.
100%.
I do other therapy, but this is my my video game therapy.
My wife listens, and she talks to me about you.
Yeah,
she does. Oh,
Yeah,
I want to be besties with her.
I think she wants to. I think she wants to be besties with you. I think you guys would be friends. But
I
there's
think
like
we
a lot.
would.
It's funny because there's a lot of. You basically split the middle between my wife and my daughter, and you have a little bit of both of each.
I think so.
Right? So we'll talk. Yeah, we talk about that. She'll talk to me about your life or the things, or yeah. And my wife doesn't even like Nintendo. Right? Again, it's personality.
But we're both Swifties.
100%. Anytime if I tell her, hey, we went on a Swift rant, she's like, what's the mark? It's like, I'm like, start at the 40-minute mark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We have a lot more questions, so I'm going to move on.
You can save them if you want.
Yeah. Okay. Well, no, I don't know. There's some really good ones that I don't want to go. No, there's some good ones.
Okay.
I like this question.
I got nowhere to be.
Kate, she says, what is your Family Guy? I did not care for The Godfather gaming hot take. All of us is Sonic. Right?
Yeah, Sonic's all right.
I like Sonic. I don't mind Sonic.
My movie hot takes are way more flagrant than my gaming hot takes.
I did not care. Let me think.
It used to be Red Dead, but no.
People know my movie hot take. They are furious about it.
What's your movie hot take?
I don't like Jaws. I hate Jaws.
Jaws.
That's crazy.
I do not like the movie.
I mean,
it's
Jaws.
It's not terrible.
Right?
That's crazy. That's wild.
Terrible.
Saying it's a terrible movie is crazy. Not liking it's fine.
Don't think I've seen all of Jaws, like from
There's a
start
reason
to
for that.
finish.
'Cause it stinks.
Like I feel like I just know like what Jaws. Like that's not upsetting to me that you would say that.
People.
I do not care for Mass Effect at all.
You piece of shit.
Yeah, that's too far.
I think he hates it because he knows I love it.
Nope.
Have you played Mass Effect 2?
So hang on. So you know this about me, Delvin. If I did, I would tell you. But I don't. I have played Mass Effect and just don't like it.
He just doesn't
Not only do I not like it, allow Heel Donnie to double down. I played it wondering what the fuck you're all going on about. Every time.
Number 1 though, you've only played 1. You got to play 2.
Nope. He played 2.
I've played 1 multiple times. I've started and stopped 1, and then I played 3. I played 3 on Wii U.
2 is the one you should play.
I never played 2. And I never played Andromeda. I never played.
1 is you gotta play that one. 1 is a little too RPG-ish for people, so I can get people not liking 1. 2 is the perfect blend.
2 is so good.
Here's the problem. I also played Anthem. I don't think I like BioWare games.
Maybe.
That makes sense.
I think it's BioWare. I don't think it's personally Mass Effect. I just don't think I'm into... Because I remember I played Anthem and they do that BioWare shit too, where you walk around the village and talk to people and these dudes...
Well, Anthem is...
Like when you walk in to do those dialogue things in these Mass Effect or these BioWare games, and you stare at that person with those eyes, and you have this conversation, like when I hear Mass Effect fans, like they're so into it, they're like so compelled, they're like, I can't wait to... And I play it and I'm so bored. I'm like, I do not care. Why am I talking to this person? Why do their face look like that? And I'm sitting like, and I don't like it. Like I do not like it. I think it's more BioWare than Mass Effect. I don't think I like BioWare.
It's space Fallout though.
Guess what?
You don't care for
don't
Fallout.
like Fallout either.
And see, that's the problem. And that I knew you were going to say. That's the problem. If you don't like Fallout, then it makes sense when you like Mass Effect. Those type of games kind of synonymous.
I'm so glad I remember that because that is a good answer. And yeah, I did not care for Mass Effect. That is my
I do
family game moment.
not
I did not
have
care
a
for it.
better answer than Sonic.
Trying to think what's a game that I...
So I like Sonic games, but like, as we've always established, Sonic was never in Mario's class. That's ridiculous. That was wild to ever assume.
I said to Josh yesterday, literally we were at the Weird Al concert waiting for it to start, and like I don't know why I was thinking of this. I turned to him and I'm like, oh, because I think I saw somebody with a Sonic shirt, and I said, I feel as though, like, I personally believe that the people who are ride or die Sonic fans had the wrong console when they were growing up and still feel bad about it to this day, that they have like convinced themselves that they have to convince everybody that Sonic is fun because they still feel bad about growing up with the wrong console.
I
don't think that at all.
You know what I think it is? I think it's because, if you want to be honest, Sonic as a character, in terms of media-wise, has been more socially relevant.
You're on.
He has not left. You know, he had TV shows, he had movies, like forever.
I think Sonic the character is more popular than any of his games ever were.
Yes.
People are more into the character and the brand than anything to do with the video games.
Like
That's fine. I'm strictly talking
they
about
think
the
it's
video
cool. They like the cartoon. They like the movie. Like it's a bigger property than the games.
It's not even like the cartoon. It's the cartoons. He's had like a consistent cartoon since like the 90s.
I just think the game it's not. No, I do
So
not
when I
care.
see
I do
Sonic
not care
fans-
for the God Sonic.
Yeah.
When I see Sonic fans, I don't think that they grew up playing Sonic 2 or Sonic and Shadows or Shadow Knuckles. I think of them more like SpongeBob kids.
Correct.
I was a SpongeBob kid.
That's kind of like what they are. Like, I honestly think if you question half of them,
but SpongeBob was good. SpongeBob was good.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
not
the
making that
cartoon
argument.
shows, the Sonic are pretty good.
And
the
here's the
comic
other
books.
thing: a lot of kids like bad cartoons, so I'm not even making that argument. It's just that I think if you were to like survey a lot of Sonic kids, I'd be interested to see how many of them actually even played any of those games, because I bet you'd be shocked at how many have it.
Maybe.
Yeah, they didn't play the original Genesis ones. They play like the Sonic. I know because my son's one of those kids. He played like Sonic
Kyle.
and the Black Knight.
In the chat says, I never care for Halo. And Kyle, I agree. I also have never really cared for Halo.
Halo's
It felt like
nice.
such a weird thing being an Xbox fan for Gears and Fable while everyone just kept talking about Halo forever.
Halo.
Gears is my
I
series.
I tried playing it many times and I'm just like, I do not love, or I wouldn't say I don't like it because I've had fun with Halo, but I have like Halo could go away forever tomorrow and I would not care. like at all. I'm just kind of indifferent to Halo. It's like, whatever.
I guess because it was Breath of the Wild, but I like Breath of the Wild now, so I can't use that anymore. That's over. That's my stick. I guess it would be like Dark Souls, maybe.
Dark Souls.
That's
Any
not
of
a hot
those type
take.
of games. Any of those type of games like Dark Souls, Elden
Come on,
Ring,
you've got a
all-
better one than that though. Like Search.
I can't because the one
Dig,
the
sir.
one
Donkey
gem-
Kong, dig down inside.
The one gem I had was Breath of the Wild. You ruined that for me.
Oh, Cloud9. Kojima
Oh,
games
you
are
piece of
overrated.
shit, Cloud9.
They are. I agree with that.
Oh,
look at
I
Rebecca.
agree with
Oh
that.
my God!
I have no interest in those. Those
Oh
look
my-
like boring, stupid games.
I feel like that Simpsons meme.
I have had no interest in anything that
This
man
is
has
the
ever
moment
made.
when you
I've watched
watch
it.
his
I've watched
heart breaks.
gameplay.
The
Don't care.
cinematic perfection that is Metal Gear Solid 3.
Yes.
Rebecca.
Metal. Okay, I'm talking about
Metal
like
Gear Solid is-
modern stuff.
Rebecca,
Modern
I
stuff.
gave you the card.
You
that
just
said
mean
I
Death
should
Stranding.
choose you.
I do mean Death Stranding. Yes.
She just means Death Stranding.
Oh, this hurts.
Before you guys grab the pitchforks, just let it be said, she means Death Stranding. Not Metal Gear.
I've never played Metal Gear.
Oh, you should though.
I might like Metal Gear.
I love Metal Gear.
30-minute cutscenes, baby. That's what we're talking about. You can go make a sandwich and eat dinner while the cutscenes are still going. That's Michael Jima.
I don't want to play anything like that.
I feel like Rebecca's
Jamie
probably got a better take too.
than
It's
Sonic.
okay. We can move on, but
No, I probably
Yeah.
do. There's a lot of games that I don't. Not
I
that
can't
like.
think of ones I don't like anymore. Maybe because I don't care. I just give it up. Like,
it's not that you don't even have to like them. It's just that maybe something that everybody likes that you played, and you're like, I'm just not that into it.
let me look at something.
Like,
Do something.
I don't know.
We don't have to do it now.
Scrolls.
I would love for you to come back, maybe if you give it some time to think. and
Yeah,
come
I
back,
will.
See if you,
I'm
see if
looking
you
at the-
find something. I'd love to listen to that.
I'm looking at the 50 greatest games of all time. See which one I don't like.
Let me see.
This still leaves them. That's just trash.
Dude,
Oh,
did
I
not
want to
like
play
game at
that.
all.
I think I
That
would like
game-
that game. I really want to play it.
That game
Yeah,
fucking sucks.
That's one of those I got pulled in by the noise, the hype, and was like, what is, yeah.
Let's see.
I've never really given GTA a chance. Like, I feel like I can't really say that for games that like I've just never given a chance. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
because you wouldn't play it if you weren't interested.
Yeah.
You've had to have played something that you were interested in that you didn't.
Probably.
like-
I'll think about it. I'll
Gotcha,
come back with
yeah.
an answer.
That's fine.
Fortnite. Not really into Fortnite.
Not really into
like-
Fortnite either, but like,
Yeah, I don't think that counts.
Yeah, I don't count.
That's okay. I think I saved it. I did it. Mass Effect thing had you guys. That's the one that always gets people. But I've doubled down on that the entire existence of PSVG.
yeah.
I remember Andromeda came out and Nathan was like, "We're back," and I was like, "The fuck you are? This shit looks
Andromeda
terrible."
was not back.
We was not, in fact, back.
No, we don't. We
I
don't.
was
talk about
so
that one.
happy to dance on that grave that day.
Oh my
It's
god.
just like, I fucking told you guys.
Donnie has like 7 games like that.
Yeah.
See, I would say Final Fantasy, but I can't say I've never given Final Fantasy a chance. I don't
and
know
there's
that I
so
don't
many
like it.
Final Fantasies that are so different from each other that it's hard to lump that all into one.
Yeah,
like,
that's just me being a
thing.
hater. That's just me not wanting to like. I'm just
Yeah.
hating on people's parade. That's all that is.
Yeah. Jamie wants to know, are single player games dying out? No.
I know Rebecca's answer.
Tell me.
Scott Pilgrim.
Scott Pilgrim. I do not care for Scott Pilgrim.
But see,
And that
that infuriates you, though.
100%
that's
infuriates
just
me. I
you.
was like, you son of a bitch.
That's just the one for you.
I watched the whole movie.
It's so
I
good.
almost turned it off.
Did you watch the Netflix show?
No.
Would you try it?
No.
What can I do to get you to try? It's animated. It's not even like anything like the movie. It's
You
completely
might
different.
like the Netflix show.
You might like it. You might like the
We'll
Netflix show.
see. We'll see.
That's more in line with the comic. What can I do to put you in some Scott Pilgrim today? If I buy
Do you
you a
know
game,
how long
if I send you a game key card, will you open up Netflix and give Scott Pilgrim a
I
try?
do not want a game key card. Do you know how long Yarden has been trying to get me to watch John Wick?
Oh, no, Wick is pretty excellent. Yeah,
Wick's
good
excellent.
stuff.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I gotta
watch that before I
Ballerina.
try Scott Pilgrim.
But
Okay.
oh, that hurts.
I tell you one thing. I watched yesterday. I got
Try
free
the
tickets
show.
to it. I watched Jurassic Park Rebirth. That movie.
Is that the new one? Is that the new one?
It's awful.
I would
It's
not-
So
I
I
funny.
thought it. I
It's
was
so
scared.
bad. It's hilarious.
The only
People are
good
talking
Jurassic
about it
Park
like
is the
it's great.
original.
No, it's not. In this, there's a scene where a person falls off a boat, and then they cut to that person still being on the boat, falling off the boat again. Like a bad guy. Like, yo, like what the hell was it?
Are you serious?
This movie's bad.
That's bad.
Yes, this movie's fucking
Yeah,
bad.
I think I only like the first Jurassic Park movie.
I think you might be correct. This movie's trash.
Like the other ones are, some of them are watchable, but like I only like the first one.
This movie's so bad. My son was audibly laughing in the theater. And like, son, we can't do that. They were free tickets. It was like a company event. Like, you can't be laughing.
Has there been a more overbooked franchise than it's just suffers from overbooking?
Yeah.
It's like go back to the basics.
It is
man.
the WCW.
100%. It's like just stop. Just go back to basics. Jurassic Park is such a great premise. If you'd stop trying to raise the stakes and turn it into this damn something it's not, just go back to.
Well, it's overbooking that doesn't work. Because on the flip side, Fast and Furious is overbooked too, but it works because it's so ridiculous. It comes back around.
Good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like Jurassic Park's over, but it's too much.
Yeah,
They do
it's
too
bad.
much. You don't need to do too much. You have dinosaurs. Why are you trying to do all this stuff? Just let the dinosaurs be dinosaurs, and then tell that movie.
They are dinosaurs that they've like genetically modified in the movie. Like, the fuck is that? I don't even look like a dinosaur anymore. The fuck is this supposed to be?
Yeah.
No, it's like no.
Have you
In
ever tried the Scott
conclusion-
Pilgrim game,
What?
Rebecca? Have you ever tried the Scott Pilgrim game?
No.
It's a good
I bought
game.
it for you. Would you try it?
No.
It's a good
If I
game.
bought you the game.
Let me watch the gameplay first.
You don't
It's a
have to
beat
even
'em up.
play it. You don't have to play a Scott Pilgrim.
It's a beat 'em up.
I don't
Streets of
want you to
Rage.
buy me a game that I'm not gonna play more than 20 minutes of.
That's all you need.
Okay, it'd be worth 20 minutes.
We'll see. We'll see. In conclusion, Jamie, no, single player games are not dying out.
I don't think so. They are. I think AA is keeping it alive in a sense.
Yeah, and indies like single player games, we've got a bunch of.
Yeah.
They're not dying out.
We're not getting the AAA grand scale like we used to get. But
yeah, I
there
was
are
gonna say
still
like the
some.
cinematic, big 30-hour campaigns. I think maybe are potentially dying
All
out.
of the best games of the year are single player games.
But we still have a lot of single player games, even if single player is SteamWorld Dig and not Last of Us.
Correct.
Yeah.
think about all the single player games that came out this year that are like amazing, like Expedition 33 and Blueprints and Donkey Kong Bonanza, Doom. There's a ton of.
I got Mafia coming.
single-player
I got Dying
fun
Light
stuff.
coming. Got Metal Gear Solid coming.
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto 6.
Yep.
That's going to be a massive single player.
That's also going to be a massive multiplayer game, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's both.
That's
That
both.
doesn't count. Yeah.
Indie Techno says, not really a question, just a comment. I now
it's
think
now. Yeah.
Yeah, I now think Breath of the Wild is way better than Tears of the Kingdom. It's amazingly fun and easier than I expected the first try when it originally came out. Wish I stuck with it more, but I'm glad I got into it now. Zelda notes are freaking awesome too for finding stuff.
I don't think I
Yeah.
can agree with that statement.
I think that when Tears of the Kingdom came out, the newness of it, the freshness of it, I'm like, this is so much better. It makes Breath of the Wild irrelevant.
It's
I'm
just so
starting to
much
come
more.
back on that. Yeah.
It's just more, right? It's Breath of the Wild, but they add all this stuff into it.
Yeah.
And
I think I love Breath of the Wild, but I think I still like Tears of the Kingdom better.
Hmm?
I think I do. It's not like it's A to an F. It's more like A plus, A minus.
Yeah. It's comparing two amazing things.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I think maybe it's because I really got into Tears of the Kingdom, but I'm super enjoying Breath of the Wild. I feel like, okay, this is still great, but I miss the things I had in Tears of the Kingdom, like the powers and the certain things that made the game a lot more easier for me to traverse. Like I'm like, in this one, I'm like,
and that's
I
really
gotta-
what Tears did. Tears just throws you so many options at it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more of it's more of that crafting game. I want to say Minecraft, but like not that far, of course, but like it's more like that in that style where Breath of the Wild is definitely more like survival based.
Yeah.
It's more inventive. It's more MacGyver. You have to use sticks and rocks and shit. It's not as fun, but I think its simplicity adds a lot more weight. Like you feel much more accomplished beating Breath of the Wild because Tears of the Kingdom gives you so many resources.
Yeah.
You don't have to progress and struggle.
I think the ending, the final battle of Tears of the
100.
Kingdom is better.
One of the best Zelda endings ever.
I wish that I could put that,
that battle was
ending.
dope.
In
Yeah, I
Breath
wish
of
I
the
could put
Wild.
that ending in Breath of the Wild.
100%. And now
You
you're
guys
talking
make
about
me feel like
the
I'm going to be
greatest video
disappointed with
game
this
ever.
ending now.
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild's ending is not great.
Oh,
Boss fight's good,
okay, that's good then.
but then like the final act is, I kind of don't even know why that's there, to be honest.
It's
They
like
could've just-
it's like cinematic and but I don't think it's
it
not
feels
very fun.
disjointed.
yeah.
It's like almost like maybe they were caught between two, so their answer was like, let's just do them both.
Yeah.
There's multiple phases to the final boss in Breath of the Wild, Delvin. I won't spoil it for you, but the second phase feels like it's there just to allow you to do something, and like
Yeah.
I would argue you could just cut it from the game altogether.
Okay,
It doesn't need to
because
be there.
because in Tears of the Kingdom,
I think
that
it's
boss
more of
fight
like a
felt-
wow factor than actually good.
Yeah,
that boss fight in Tears of the Kingdom felt epic.
it's better. The ending in Tears of the Kingdom is undoubtedly better than Breath of the Wild.
Yes.
Okay.
Like those
Like
are
I
not,
think everybody would agree with that.
yeah. That's,
Like it would be hard to find somebody who doesn't agree with it.
I just like I mean, I've said this a bunch, so I don't want to get into it. I find Breath of the Wild more serene. You know, like the titles
Yeah.
they're fitting, like Breath of the Wild, like it's more distant, it's simpler, it's more quiet, and I think the progression, I think you're rewarded as a player for learning its game and its systems and wielding those on your own versus Tears of the Kingdom where you just make some shit to overcome something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, I love both, but I definitely think Breath, like, Indio, you're on my side. Welcome to my side. I think one is way better than the other. I love them both, but yeah, I'm definitely a Breath of the Wild guy.
Do you want to save the rest of the questions because we're going on 2 hours and 30 minutes, and I got hot breakfast waiting for me, hot lunch,
That's up to you guys.
hot food.
I've got all the time, but I
Not
don't want to
breakfast
overstay
anymore.
your guys' time.
Let's do one more.
One more? Okay.
Yeah.
Coming from Jason Lee. He wants to know, what was the last gaming magazine you
do want to
bought?
do this one?
Oh yeah, I guess
Sorry.
we should since you're not going to be
Only
here
because
next
I'm
year.
not going to, yeah.
Jason, we'll save your question for next week. Sorry, Jason.
Okay.
I can't see. Ask question for Donnie. What are your thoughts on Shadow Labyrinth? Base game or any stuff with it? Like what edition, what platform?
I bought the base game, physical copy. It hasn't arrived yet, so I haven't played it. And I probably won't play it. Like, have you guys seen or looked into that at all?
I bought the Switch 2 version digitally, but I heard it's not running right from what I've been hearing.
I've also heard, I mean, I've just heard a lot of mixed opinions on it. Like, I just opened Open Critic. It's got a 75. So people seem mixed. I honestly never thought I was going to like the game. I think from the moment I watched the TV show, it seemed like a hard Metroidvania game. You know, I was like, I don't think I'm going to like this, but I bought it because I thought it was cool. It was more like, I think this is cool what they're doing and I want to experience it. And I will one day, but I'm not like in a rush to play it. I can't see. You know, so I'm going to play Donkey Kong first. I'm probably going to play Yakuza first. I'll try it one day. It'll be on the shelf when I'm ready.
Yeah.
But it
I still
hasn't
haven't
even
watched
shown
that
up yet.
series yet.
I got to play Golden Tee. The episode for this game, this kickoff, this Pac-Man, the Pac-Man episode's wild. Like it's just nothing like anything you're expecting. And because you even already know it's Pac-Man, it kind of ruins it because you watch the whole thing and it's not Pac-Man. But then it is Pac-Man and you're like, what the, you know, like, so that's kind of what I'm here just to see. I just like that they're doing something weird. So I'm like, I want to check it out. You know, but I don't know how much the game lands. But I look forward to playing it one day. It's also a cheap game. That always helps. It's easy to take a flyer on something for $25 than, you know, $70. You know, it's
Correct.
a cheap game. I'm getting a whole Switch cartridge and everything. I think it's like $25-$30. Super cheap. So it's an easy one to throw on there. I'll give it a try one day. I've not seen, of the people that I've seen playing it, I've not seen good reports out of it. People are
I
like,
don't
what
hear
the
anybody
fuck
talking
is
about it.
even this? Like, they don't
I
even,
don't hear anybody talking about it.
the few things that I've seen, people are like, they don't even get what's happening. They're like, I don't even understand what this is. So I find that to be a little intriguing. I'm like, so what is it? When somebody's like, I don't even understand, it's like, I kind of want to know. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is XPS says sci-fi body horror Pac-Man. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Oh, that's that game. Okay.
Well,
What, now that he has explained it like that, I know exactly which game you're talking about.
I should go watch the Netflix series after we finish.
You
this.
really, here's the
Or the
thing: the
Amazon series.
episodes are incredibly short, so this isn't something you need to like pop popcorn and sit
Yeah.
down and do. You can watch the episode. I think it's like 7 minutes.
Okay.
Some of them are like 12, 13. Most of them are like 5 to 8 minutes long. There's a Warhammer episode in there that I also highly recommend. It's very good. But that whole series feels experimental, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Very good. We'll save the rest for next time. Me and Delvin will tackle them. We'll chat about the Pokemon Presents as well.
That means after actually we have to watch that. God.
I'll watch it.
yeah, I'm not here, guys, so you're on your own.
I'm on my own.
You like that, the Delvin, that goes twice for you. There'll be no notes for PSVG. There's no notes for chat. Y'all got to figure it out, guys. I am off. I am on vacation.
We got to put out for questions. We got it. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We got it. This will be great.
Hang on a second. I didn't even think about questions. Listeners, listen up. They need your help this week.
Look here.
Okay. I need you to think about submitting a question.
No, don't think. Do it.
We will be fine. I'll write up the notes for the Pokemon so Delvin doesn't even have to watch it. It'll be fine.
Thank God.
I can't wait to listen. I'll be listening to you on my way back. I come back, so I can't wait to listen.
All right,
No
sounds
doubt
good.
he's not going to listen. He's going to listen, and he's going to complain, and then
I always
show
listen.
up. He's going to show up and complain on the show.
There's no bigger PSVG listener on this planet than me.
Yes.
I listen to every XP. I listen to every episode we've ever released that I'm not. I listen to every board of video games. I think I'm the first person that drops the episode. I know when it comes out before anybody else. I ask all the questions, so I'm listening. I'll be there for sure. It may not be in the chat, but I'll be listening.
He'll be listening.
We will not let you down.
We're going to let you down.
Yeah, as I say.
Just going to let you know. Just going to let you know right now. You're going to be
Wait,
let down.
whoa. You don't speak for me. Hang on a second.
Just let you know. You're going to be let down.
Let me say something. Let me say something.
All right, Koopalings. Stay safe, stay cool this week, and we will see you next time, me and Delvin.
Peace, Koopalings. Whenever you're ready.
All right. This is Frederick from Fire Emblem Awakening. And I forgot the line already. What?